Take a minute here at Redline Radio LLC to thank all of our great sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio and home of our original studio. With two convenient locations, one on the east side, you can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, and that west side location is also the home of Redline Radio Studio number 1. You can call them at 216-398-7373. At either location, mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your purchase. Speaking of sponsors that sponsor stations, Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio number 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has over 7 years experience taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, contact Lisa today at 234-334-7547. And as testified by all their satisfied customers, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting, longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how we measure success at Dynatech, and our engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry. They're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. You can contact Dynatech today at 1-800-466-9001, or you can visit their website at dynatech.com. NASCAR fans, if you're looking at getting specialized past or present NASCAR diecast and model car kits, you reach out to Pit Road Diecast. Bill Rabbits and the team are there for all your diecast needs. Call them today, 216-355-2347. Mention Redline Radio and get $5 off your in-store purchase. Let's not forget about the official merchandise provider of all things Redline Radio. That would be Incredible Keepsakes. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, you name it, Incredible Keepsakes can make it. The official merchandise provider for Redline Radio LLC and our show hosts. Call Mike and Diane today at 440-242-9648 or check out all their great merchandise at IncredibleKeepsakes.com. As Diane always says, cherished moments are made to last forever. Let's talk about home improvement. When we talk home improvement, we talk Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, siding, radio stations, and so much more. Residential or commercial, call Will today, 440-731-7654, and tell them Redline Radio sent you. Bad Juju still remains the official band of Redline Radio LLC, covering all your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, contact Chad Moon at 440-458-0209. Lucy's Pub is where we go when we like to unwind after a busy day. Located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland, Ohio, Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke and, of course, all your hometown sports games. Call them today, 216-675-0013. Stock car racing fan? I am. The premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. Still looking for sponsors for 2023? No better way to get your logo out there than on the fastest street stocks in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting local sponsors. Reach out to Will Wiggins today about how you can be a part of the Ohio Wheelman Series. Driveway looking a little rough? Well, we know who to call. ACS, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. Call them today at 440-714-1987 or go to their website, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. You can also email them at Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC redlineradio@gmail.com. Looking to advertise with a radio station? Get a hold of Dave at Redline Radio at 440-503-0828. And for all of our programming information, check out redlineradiolllc.com. You know what else we got there? A 24-hour live radio station playing all kinds of music all day and all night. You can also check us out on social media at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, LinkedIn. And if you want to take Redline Radio on the go with you, download the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Is your stamped concrete discolored, fading, or cracking? Don't replace it, reface it. At ACS Affordable Concrete Solutions, we restore patios, pool decks, driveways, and more for a fraction of the cost to replace it. We fix sealer issues, can change the color, or restore your entire patio with little disturbance to your surrounding area. Also offering a wide variety of concrete coatings. If you're in Lorain or the surrounding counties, visit www.concreteacs.com or call 855-BLAST-24 for a free quote today.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah. Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it, but I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission. But sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your vibe.
Y'all know what it is.
Baby, I'm about to build this ride.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, we about to have a party. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. And y'all know what it is. Every 2 weeks, we get graced with the presence of Louis in this motherfucker. And Mage is basically here every week now.
Yeah, they didn't give this nigga a handheld mic. He happy now.
First, can I hear me? Okay.
And they gave him some working headphones.
It's like musical chairs in this motherfucker because I was sitting over there last week and now I'm here, but yes,
They can't see you, nigga. They don't know where you at.
Well, that's why I'm pointing to the, you know what I mean, whoever, you know, I gotta be watching, dog. But yeah, man, I finally got my mic. Thank you. I can finally hold my shit, talk my shit. You know what I mean? I feel like this gotta be how the rappers feel. It's gotta be how niggas feel when they on stage.
I don't know. I feel like as long as I got a mic and niggas can hear me, I don't give a fuck if I'm holding that bitch down.
Now, to be fair,
It's the aesthetic.
my ideal is the old school mic, the one they palm that bitch in the back, like that one.
That bitch like you palming a baby's head and shit.
And had that bitch hang and just let me just get that.
Yeah, man, I feel like I'm in my vibe now. I feel like I can really relate to the listeners.
Nigga, the listeners don't have a mic, nigga.
Nah, I mean, like I can relate to them because I feel like more relaxed,
Now
more relatable.
He can like, yeah, I can look you in your eyes. I can tell you all the things you need to do.
Yeah, man, I'm bringing the Quiet Storm back, 2024.
Nigga said it's the Quiet Storm.
That shit gonna be like Redline Wrestling.
This show is brought to you by Puff and Roll, new sponsor, Redline Radio. Also, we also got All Pro Freight Systems, so shout out to them. Once I get more information, I will deliver it to y'all. But they sponsored the show. Puff and Roll, they give you shit to puff and roll. You know what I mean? I don't know. And the freight systems, All Pro Freight Systems, they sending your freight on the train, on a truck, however you need it.
Shout out to Giant
Dope.
Eagle, man. They don't sponsor shit, but they employ me, so.
We shouting employers.
Yeah, man.
Man, shout out to Psych.
I thought you were gonna give them niggas some love.
I knew that nigga was gonna skate that. Nigga.
I ain't skating. That's a fact.
Bro, skating, just shout out where you working. Like,
This nigga is a professional skater. This nigga be in that bitch like, skate,
Hey, you know what I was thinking about the other day?
roll, bounce.
I was randomly thinking about fucking cool boarders. Like, man, I used to love that
Hey,
game.
cool boarders used to go stupid.
Cool
Nigga.
boarders 4. I used to-
Hit 4 fucking backflips, nigga.
Like, for the longest, it's like I want to go snowboarding. Like,
Then SSX came out, nigga. That shit was just
shout out to my man Mac.
Oh, shit.
Kaori.
Shit, random. Y'all got Peacock?
I don't have it. My mom got it though.
These niggas, it's a Twisted Metal show. They turned Twisted Metal into a show.
Yeah,
I think
heard.
I've seen something like that.
Yeah, so I ended up watching it.
Falcon in that bitch.
Is it? How is it?
It's good. So the first season, like a setup, so they only got Sweet Tooth in it, but then you could tell like they setting it up to bring like everybody in that bitch.
Yeah, like I seen, you know, I'll be on YouTube watching YouTube shorts.
Who all they got? Who all, I heard season 2 was like all Sweet Tooth.
No, so this the first season just came out. So they ain't yeah, I'm pretty sure season 2 ain't come out yet.
Okay.
I'm looking for it. Unless it did not, and I'm not familiar, then y'all let me know. But
Maybe
you can
somebody
tell
said
at the-
second.
Yeah, because
second episode is.
Oh yeah, it's all Sweet Tooth. Second episode definitely all Sweet Tooth.
Okay, that's what.
But
Maybe that's.
season 2, you can tell they setting it up because then like you know at the end of the season, you know they start revealing shit, and you can see like
Yeah.
all the other characters gonna come in. So,
They already like doing the killing shit. They killing shit already.
I mean yeah, but it's set up a little different. But the first season not really like off the video game. But
Okay.
then you could tell season 2 was gonna be like off the video game.
I feel like that's the wave now. Like, not to say lazy, but like all I'm gonna say lazy because it's like all these stories are been established.
Okay.
Or it's two views I'm looking at. Like all these stories have been established, but the flip side of that is like I guess we're their target audience now because it's stuff we grew up with. So it's like, all right, how do we get the adults now to sit down and watch a show?
Because of stuff that's nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that. But again, that's why I feel like the flip side of that is like, oh, it's lazy because it's like it's nothing new. It's like, yeah, we know this story. This is
Yeah.
we played these games growing up, but then I guess the catch 22 of that is no different from fucking Marvel and everything else.
I mean, I literally watched it because it's called Twisted Metal. Like it could have been called something else, and I might not even have watched it. But since it was Twisted Metal, I'm like, oh, let me see what these niggas talking about. I mean, that's one of my favorite games ever. And then, like I said, it's a good season. I think anybody who has the opportunity should watch. But,
Twisted Metal was definitely the first game I owned on Xbox. I mean, PlayStation.
This nigga Sweet Tooth going crazy.
Did it? So did they do the? Because I remember the game backstory. He was
They got the
he was
laugh
an
on
ice
it.
cream clown. I mean, he was an ice cream man.
They really ain't get to it.
Oh, they ain't get to it yet. Okay.
No, but he the king of Las Vegas though. So,
The King of New Orleans.
Las Vegas.
I might check it out. I mean, I'm really bad at watching TV, so I can't say I'm gonna watch it, nigga.
Yeah, I feel you.
Cause I ain't even seen none of Bel Air. I ain't
Told you Bel Air
seen.
good.
Yeah, I heard Bel Air was fire.
I think season 3 gonna be crazy.
I ain't see. I didn't even watch Dave's second season or third season now.
Tripping.
Yeah, and I love Dave. I love that show was amazing. I ain't watch.
Dave is.
I ain't watch Atlanta's after the
think-
first season.
If you want to keep it, I think Dave overtook Atlanta. Only because
Dave better than Atlanta?
no, I mean I'll say this: they neck and neck. The only reason I think because
I feel like the last season fell off.
I don't think
Of Atlanta?
Childish Gambino or Donald Glover. I don't think like
He in it.
no he definitely in it. I don't think like I think he got to a point where like I think Atlanta was like a side story for him, like a side mission. Like oh let me go do this real quick. Where Dave is like this nigga's focus.
Okay.
So that's the only reason I would say that.
I can see that.
And then I also feel like COVID threw that off.
True, but even before
Maybe.
then though, you got to think he took that 2 year. He took it because he wanted to do the Lion King and he did Star Wars.
But
What
I feel
up, D1D? What up,
But I
Chop?
feel like that was just kind of the
What up,
thing that was
Lilo?
happening because like Insecure, like Issa and Insecure, she damn near did the same thing. Took a year off and like we
No,
had.
but he took time off because he was like, no, I want to put all my focus into the Lion King into Star Wars.
Yeah, but then when he got done with it, all his focus went back into that. I just feel like for me, it was one of the things and especially towards the end. For that to be the last season, it could have been better. Because I feel like even with the last season of Insecure, I feel like it was like they could have made 2 more seasons just to spread the story out so we can get more in depth a little bit better.
I ain't never seen Power
Same
or
with
Snowfall either.
with Atlanta, it just I ain't seen Power or Snowfall neither.
Issa said she was ready to end it.
I understand that, and my thing was just like the stories is kind of just rushed.
Did you like the way
towards
it
the end?
ended? Did you like the way it ended?
Insecure?
Yeah, I think it ended the best way that it could.
I feel like it could have expounded. Like it's just a rant. Like it ended, and it was like boom, time gap. Lawrence and Issa together.
So
such and such got married. I was just a little bit.
You want them to just do that through the whole season?
No, I don't need it the whole season. Just expound on it. Just give me more of a leader. The leader was kind of like, hey, they're back talking. Boop. 20. They're back together. Like
20 years later,
like,
type 10 years later.
Yeah, like 10 years later. There's the little kid now that
she only had 42 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
For real. I mean, because that was one of her things. She said, like, people used to always ask her all the time, like, how come I'm Insecure now to like a longer show? She like, because this is what HBO gave me. Like, nigga, I gotta.
Damn, Chop said she had to smoke before she watched season 4 of Atlanta.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I need like it could have been 2 seasons. Like she could have been like, all right, this is it, and it could have been made into
part 2.
Yeah, like just 2 seasons of it, and call like.
I mean, you kind of want to leave on the high.
I mean, and again, it's not even a part 1, part 2. It could have been 2 seasons instead of it just being the 4th season. It could have been season 4 and season 5. This is it. Like this is because of those stories.
Didn't want to do that though. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like that's not what she wanted
working
to do.
on bigger things now.
She was like, all right, let's end this shit.
Nigga, she doing rap shit. That's
I mean,
a good
for her,
show.
it's bigger. It's bigger for her. I mean,
that's the story of young.
No, but I mean, I get it.
Girls.
I mean, I'm upset because that's a show that I actually like to watch, and the fact that it's over, like, all right, Nick, I ain't watching shit else. Like,
no, they put it on Netflix too. I was thinking about going back. I mean, it's still on HBO. I'm or Max or whatever.
Arguing with some people.
I would love to rewatch it and like kind of do like a little.
Yeah, because I actually like that was something like I didn't watch the first season live. He was like, man, you need to watch the show. You need to watch it. And then I ended up watching from season 2 on the way on. I watched it live, but I never went back and watched any like episode. Like,
you ain't never watched none of season 1?
No, I watched season 1, but I'm saying that I never rewatched any episodes. So I watched. I mean, yeah, I watched season 1, like it was all on demand, and then everything else I watched it live on Sundays. Okay. And I never went back to like, so I've watched every episode once.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've never went back and watched it either myself. But like I said, I'm really bad at watching shit. Like I watched that during like my whole transformation stage, like when I was actually in the house all the time, when I was actually like just kind of just being to myself and learning shit. Like, cause honestly, I got so much perspective from that show. Like shit changed essentially mindset wise because of that show for me.
I mean, I feel like Insecure was a very good show.
No,
I just felt like the end. Like again, it ended okay in my book. I just needed like certain stuff is just like her and Molly, they were beefing, then like all of a sudden it's like, oh, they hung out once, and now it's like, oh, the beef over it. Their best person, like show me.
But they kind of did that throughout the series.
Nah, like you've seen their love for each other. You start to see the fallout.
Season 1, and then at the end of season 1, they had a little dinner, and then
it was season 2.
Falling in and out.
Yeah, like that was the friendship, and then like towards I want to say season 3. Season 3 is when it got bad, or excuse me, the end of season 2. Beginning of season 3,
it was
bad.
whenever Issa found out that Molly wasn't trying to help her, because remember she had what was it? Old boy had to connect.
The Asian dude.
Yeah, he had to connect, and then Molly said she was gonna ask, but she didn't. And then Issa asked, and he's like, "Oh shit, why you ain't say something? Why Molly ain't say nothing? I'd have been helped you out." And then that's when she found out, like, oh shit.
And then she was like, "Oh, I'm just trying to keep this." In respect of Molly, she was trying to keep the 2 things separate. Fair enough. And again, this is why I'm saying like we've seen a 2 year build up for it to just be.
They cool.
Rushed back into like again. Let me just see them like, all right, yeah, we gonna take the time. Give me an episode of that. Give me an episode of this. Like, give me each episode of those relationships starting to patch up instead of it just being one episode. Like, all right, patch up, 10 year, boop, boop, everybody's back good. Like,
sometimes it can work like that. Though.
Wasn't Kelly supposed to get a spinoff?
That's what I thought was supposed to.
They said that's what was supposed to happen, but I don't know if that's
because Kelly need a spinoff. Like
Kelly was
with a hard R.
With Pepper Pig with a hard R. Hey, with Kelly, like I just need to spend. Like, it can start from there. It could be after this. It could be in between all of these stories. I just need like all the stories she be having. Like when she be randomly talking, she like, yeah, I was dealing with this. Like da. Like give me. I need to see that. I need to see that.
Yeah, I mean,
shout out to Insecure.
Shout out to Issa. I'm voting. I'm going for anybody who's black
I think
Shout out to Wale.
It's funny because every time I listen to that song, Issa was the first person that I remember or hearing in the mainstream say that, and then it just took off. Or she wore the shirt at the Oscars or whatever.
Something like that.
I'm rooting for everybody that's black.
But that's why he made the song.
I know, but then but not even just him, but like everybody started running with it. Like, oh, I'm rooting for whoever black.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't heard that song in a minute either. I gotta go.
That's
back.
my shit.
Yeah, I was
Kelly
listening to
Price
that
on
earlier.
it. That's tough.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't heard that in a minute. I ain't listened to the album in a minute. Usually I listen to like there's certain albums like I listen to like once a year, like no matter what. More About Nothing.
Yeah, the anniversary just passed. What was it, like August 4th, around there?
Damn, I have to listen to like once a year.
More About Nothing, for sure.
Flower Boy. Let me see. I had a couple albums really that I really go back to no matter what.
The albums I listen to, guaranteed to listen to each year, King, More About
I ain't
Nothing.
Heard that in a minute, Jesus.
Yeah,
that was your shit though.
I gotta let King. Gotta let King ring off.
I like Tip versus T.I. I think better.
Huh?
I don't know.
I think I might have liked Tip versus T.I.
King was better to me.
I think that's the one you don't like, right?
What?
Tip versus
T.I. It's a couple songs on there, but like
King
I was over the.
King was definitely.
I was
hard.
over the.
That nigga got a song
split
on
personality.
ESPN because of that shit. Nigga, that shit.
Yeah, I was over the split personality thing at that point.
He was only the second though.
I was just over it.
It was Cass and them. Then it just went crazy after. I mean, Cass definitely started that way. But
Yeah.
It went nuts after that because everybody was battling. They saw everybody MySpace. There's still MySpace at the time.
Yeah.
Everybody MySpace name was. I never. I could have been, but I didn't.
Let's go back. Somebody out in the interwebs dig up May's MySpace history.
No, it was always J Major or J Mage.
My MySpace page, I think probably still gonna have Usher on that bitch.
I think my MySpace, if I brought it up
gently, or it was either that or Mirror.
I was trying my hardest to log into my MySpace the other day.
I don't remember my login.
I remember my email. I don't remember the password.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the password, and then I can't reset it because it's my old email address, and I can't get into that email account because I don't know that password either.
I remember my MySpace password only because I had to type it in so much. Like I don't remember any other password now because by that now they say passwords and shit. But like I always had to go every day. So I can still log into my MySpace right now. I think I got Lil Wayne and some bait. I feel
my shit said King of Spades on it.
Yeah, mine's probably say King of Hearts, and it should still be raining. It just takes time.
I don't remember what my graphics were. I don't even remember what my graphics were. That's crazy. My shit probably said milk and cereal, nigga.
Milk and cereal. I remember that. Cereal and milk.
We was talking about. You said it's the anniversary of Control, the Control verse.
Yeah, Control verse came out 10 years ago. I don't know. It was either yesterday. It was one of a couple days ago.
That shit
whatever.
did not feel 10 years ago,
bro. Like when he said it,
at least 10 years
when he
ago.
said it, it was just
Yeah,
like
because Hall of Fame came out.
Like,
it was the Lucy before Big Sean Hall of Fame came out.
and can't find that Control verse nowhere.
Really?
It's on
It ain't on,
it's on
YouTube?
SoundCloud.
It's on YouTube for
It's
sure.
on SoundCloud. I listened to it this morning because they was talking about it, and
I heard somebody playing that shit at matter of fact at the last Battleground.
But I'm saying like on no mixtape apps, like none.
Yeah,
Of, you
yeah,
know, it
no,
ain't
it's hard.
none of that shit.
Yeah, no.
man, I
But
think Jay. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, Jay Electron went so hard, man, and we really didn't care for like the first.
Who was that? No, just play.
The niggas ain't care for like the first. There's all Kendrick verse was hard. I was listening to it today. Do we think that we hyped up Kendrick verse a little too much?
No.
No, not saying it wasn't hard.
No.
Not saying it wasn't hard.
No. I'm saying no.
Listening to it today was the first time I felt like, all right, man. Maybe because it was so like, for so long, I would listen to obviously Big Sean because he went first, and then when Kendrick would go, and then like,
That
all
was
right,
it.
yeah. And then, I mean,
After you heard Latex Condom hooked to a dread, it's like okay.
like you think about it, Kendrick. I mean, obviously that shit was hard. I mean, he called out all his peers, but really all he did was call out his peers and to say I'm better than you niggas. Which
He was spitting though.
no, he was for sure, man. But was it like? verse of the decade, like niggas was saying.
I mean,
at one point.
technically, in that time, at that time frame, yes, because
But we're talking about tonight. We're talking about
everybody was we're buddies, and Kendrick's like, nah, let's get back to when niggas getting at each other's necks respectfully.
Yeah, because he still saying I'm homeboys with the niggas I'm rhyming with.
Yes, and then he was like, yeah, but
this is
I don't
hip hop,
want,
so you niggas should know what time it is.
I don't want none of your core fans to know who you are, like. Nigga, Mac, Jake, Jermaine, that nigga's Jermaine Cole. Like,
yeah. But then
then went Pusha T. Like, yes, he was like, yeah, all you niggas.
Yeah, he said everybody. Pretty much everybody that was hot at that time got named.
Right. No, for sure.
Wale, he was named. He ain't lead. He listed.
But we talking about today.
I feel like he listed everybody he needed to list.
But we talking about today.
I still think the verse
is valid.
No, not saying it's not valid. I'm just saying, was it overhyped?
No, I really can't.
If you see a Mike Tyson knockout now, it was 20 years. Are you not gonna be like, oh, like, yes, you still gonna, like, he got your niggas, and then only a handful of niggas responded.
So what made you, I guess, dial it back? What made you feel like it was more so? Even if you just build an argument.
I mean, the verse hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, that shit hard bite, but niggas was really saying, at a point, I'm like, is that the greatest verse I've ever heard?
The greatest verse ever? No.
I don't think it's not my favorite verse I've ever heard, but
I mean, that's your favorite verse you ever heard from him?
And I'm not saying that this is what we were saying, but I'm saying, like, this is people who were literally saying, like, this is the greatest verse ever rapped.
Oh no, it wasn't the greatest verse ever rapped, but at that time it was a great verse. It
sure.
It was a very good verse and to call out my peers, like, and I didn't leave nobody out, so it's not like, oh, like, we know him and Jermaine, god damn it, him and J. Cole cool. We know him and J. Cole cool, so it's like, yeah, that's like me, like, yeah, I'm cool with it, like, yeah, but fuck you and fuck you too, like.
Okay, but do you think it's the best? Okay, do you think it's the best verse today on that song? Do you think it was the best verse?
Yes, on that song, absolutely.
Do you think it was head and shoulders above what Sean and JLX said?
It's definitely the number one verse on that track. Not taking away from the other two, even though I ain't even really listen to JLX. I ain't gonna lie.
JLX verse was so hard too. Man.
I ain't even gonna lie. It took me a minute to like really dissect that verse, like. But I mean, Big Sean's verse was smooth.
Smooth?
Yeah, I liked that. That shit was fire.
Yeah, okay, fire. Smooth and fire a little too. You made it sound like he just went in there and did some rinky dink shit. Like,
he went in there and was
Big
like,
Sean was spitting.
Computers puting.
Cam was spitting when he said that.
I know. It was just imagine if Big Sean was just on there like, yeah, computers puting, and then Kendrick did his verse.
The track was so fire for a reason, because not one. I'm sorry if the track was not good enough, even if that verse was as fire as it was, I don't think it would have got as much play as it would.
No, for sure. I don't think it was head and shoulders above what Sean or JLX said.
So where do you think it? Like, how do you?
No, it's hard for sure. I just think, like, looking back at it, like, man.
I don't know, man.
I mean, even so,
I do see it head and shoulders above. That's my opinion.
I mean, but I don't know. But I'm also not saying what Kendrick said or his verse wasn't hard. I just give peas to Sean and JLX verse, because to me those were some quality verses.
I just need to go back and listen.
Hold on. What if he didn't say the names? Would you still feel that was the greatest verse?
That's what makes the verse.
I mean, it's kind of what makes the verse. But I mean, he was spitting even before he got to that. But when he got to that, it just was like the whipped cream and the cherry.
So the names is what did it for y'all?
It was just the delivery, the whole delivery of the verse.
Because like, somebody else, actually it was Drake. when they were having their little sub, thing, he said.
If he doesn't say the name.
He said name a bar without mentioning the names of what he said on that song.
I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. I
sell it.
We gonna go that easy.
Which is not even.
Is the latex condom hooked to a dread? Like,
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about casuals. People who casually listen to music. I mean, I didn't think that y'all would not be able to.
I mean, but then you can't. But in that, I feel like in that aspect, you can't do that because they're casual. So that's what. Like again, we catch lyrics. We're catching lyrics. We're catching bars. We're catching metaphors. Your casual's not doing that. They looking for.
They looking for a catchy.
Yeah, they looking for a catchy word. Ooh, like. Like 6 foot, 7 foot. Niggas will be like, yeah, I'm a real G's moving silence like lasagna. Like, that'll be the bar they catch to. Like,
yeah, but so if the
And
bar
not
that
even
you
know
catch
what the
to
fuck
is
it mean.
if the bar. But I think the point was if the bar you catching to is saying other niggas' names. Like, all right, what else are we talking about?
Then that's definitely.
I mean, but if that's the case, them same casuals wouldn't be able to name a fucking Jay Electronic, anything out of Jay Electronic's verse or Big Sean's.
Well, you don't know.
If you don't know, then your
I said,
argument is invalid.
No, I'm saying what I'm
Not
saying.
your
is
argument, but
we're
that
saying that
statement's
you don't know
invalid.
because the question wasn't asked. Can they name something from Jay Electronic's verse?
Them
Kendrick was the verse that was being. Kendrick is the verse they talking
Right.
about.
Them same casuals probably them same casuals definitely not even making it to Jay's verse.
Well, they probably not. That's the problem.
And then
Because Jay
and
Elect was spitting.
Yes, he was
that's the
spitting.
point.
But these same casuals that
I ain't
in
gonna lie to y'all
Drake's
niggas right now at this very moment, I can't think of any of the line from those two right now.
From Big Sean?
From either one of them. Right now, I cannot. I can't
I'm
remember.
all trying to be better than everybody that's better than everybody. Rap Detroit, everybody. Detroit versus
You just
everybody.
heard it today, nigga. Like,
I mean,
I know
but I could.
Detroit versus everybody. Like, it's Detroit.
I mean, yeah, but I could have also did that if I didn't listen to the song.
but it's some songs that I loved back in the day that I can't think of a verse.
I mean, but I feel like
right now.
if you give yourself the beat, I feel like you'll
I
you'll
could probably
talk,
catch
yeah,
it.
you'll
Yeah.
catch it and talk your way into it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how I am with most. If it ain't something like I'm recent, random song I always got to listen to. I got International Players Anthem and
It's Detroit.
International Players Anthem. It's a song I got to play every year, and November 18th, and Uptown.
Oh, definitely November 18th.
Just just to
And
touch
December
on
4th.
Yeah, that too.
Fire and Desire.
And January 26th.
Yeah, 26, not the 28th.
28th.
Tales of Two Cities.
I gotta let the whole album run for sure. Forest Hill Drive. Forest Hill Drive definitely has to run. That album
Around
has to
Black
run.
Friday for me, because that's around the time it came out.
Just to name some random shit.
Which Black Friday verse did y'all like
Both.
Oh,
more?
do you? Cause I'm glad you said that because I was about to say I think Kendrick Black Friday was better than his Troll verse.
Yeah.
I can give you that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But I feel like Cole was fucking 6
I
bitches.
think-
I got 6 assists.
Cole's,
That was tough.
Cole's. So
Cole's
I think Kendrick had the better beat,
Yeah.
and Cole just rapped better. Like,
Cole rap better. I wish he had a different Kendrick beat, like you said.
I was hoping he did Black of the Berry. I wish I would have him to have.
I want them to do that again. Like it's like
would be fire.
cool. Y'all not gonna give us an album, but y'all should be doing that every year. At least drop
Once
each of y'all
a year.
swap. Yeah, once a year y'all swap beats and
That's
just
it.
here's y'all 2 songs for the year. Fuck out of here.
That'd be sick.
I like how when Kendrick acted like he was about to stop and he kept coming back.
Right.
He was like, oh, bro, crazy.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
That shit was definitely fire. Since we on rap, y'all seen Complex had the first 50. I mean the 50 best New York rappers of all time, and they ranked them.
Oh, so y'all want to upset me?
I don't like talking about things that I don't like. But I guess because we are a show. But after I seen the first name, and then I happened to see a list of the names that weren't on there. So of course I had to do my due diligence and just browse through. So like, I don't even know really the order. I was just looking for certain names that people said weren't on the list to make sure, in fact, they weren't on the list. And then
Chop said everybody at Complex needs to be fired.
yes sir. Get these niggas out of here, man.
So all right, give me the rundown because y'all know I ain't online unless I'm here. Technically, I'm online.
Can you read off the names that's not on the list before we even get into the list?
Yeah, hold on, let me bring this back.
No. I feel like you should do the list and then let me just throw out names and see if they. No, go ahead. Do it your way. It's your show. Fuck it.
Yeah, read it. Read
the name? All right, hold on.
Read off who didn't make the list. So these are. I guess we could say these are honorable mentions.
No, they're not honorable mentions. They not on the list.
Hold on, I'm bringing it back up right now.
But I seen part of this list already, and I will say it like this.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
People who did not make the list, and I'm just gonna name some of the, obviously the more known names: ASAP Ferg, Black Rob, Havoc,
Black Rob.
Joey Badass.
Fuck Black Rob and Joey back. Like
Joey?
Black Rob didn't make this list.
Black Rob was crazy. That's like, well,
Like I want to know who edited. Like, do they release the editor of this list?
It's not. Hold on. It's not. We got Jewels did not make the list. Lloyd Banks did not make the list.
Lloyd Banks didn't make the list.
Memphis Bleak did not make the list. Remy did not make the list. Shine,
How did he
Sheik,
make-
and Talib Kweli did not make the list.
Wow.
So this list better be fired, man.
Well,
What's that comment right there?
Ice Spice shouldn't be nowhere on the list.
Ice Spice on the list?
She has the same flow on any and every beat she's on.
I mean,
I was thinking about
I'm
that
not
the
even.
other day.
I'm not
Same
even
little
gonna,
line. She overall just hot garbage.
I'm not even gonna do that. She has no work to compare to like. She hasn't like to my understanding. She hasn't put out an actual album yet. How does she made the top rap? Like she could be a 1 year wonder type person. Like this is ridiculous. Like Jewels put out like.
Well, at least she 50.
She shouldn't be on it. Like if
She shouldn't.
Black Rob not on it, my nigga. She shouldn't be 50. Like she shouldn't even be in the top 70.
Out of all the names he named, she ain't better than them. And none of them.
None of them.
So I'm definitely concerned about this list.
But let's also be clear. This is not Ice Spice's fault.
It's
This
not.
is Complex fault.
Yeah,
It's not.
No, we're not out.
I'm not hating on her, but I still
Right.
understand the facts of the matter.
Right, no,
You
yeah,
don't
for
have
sure.
the longevity hasn't shown yet, nor do she have the work compared to the other people that she's, I guess, bumped up. Like who made?
All right, so I'm gonna read. They put in homage to New York's impact of hip hop. The complex music scene.
Random. Is Big L on there?
Yeah, say from Big L.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Well, I'm gonna read from the top then. All right. In the ever-evolving landscape of hip-hop, few places have played a more pivotal role in the genre's legacy than New York. Thousands of rappers have grown from hip-hop's birthplace throughout the course of the 50 years history. From Big L, whose gritty bars echoed through Harlem streets, to the meteoric rise of Pop Smoke that electrified Brooklyn's drill scene. New York's rap scene boasts a wide array of voices that have been instrumentals to the genre's evolution and dominance throughout the decades. Others like Nicki Minaj shattered gender norms and redefined feminine empowerment, while Jay-Z, a self-made artist who elevated himself from Brooklyn's Marcy Projects to a global mogul, has cemented his name in history books forever. In homage to New York's impact on hip-hop, the Complex Music team has curated a list ranking 50 of the greatest rappers from the city and its surrounding areas. From some of its founding fathers and mothers to young bloods who have injected new energy into the city's sound in the last 5 years. Skills, lyrical ability, and impact on the genre and culture in New York and beyond were key factors in determining who made the cut. There are a few names on the list who may not have originated from New York, but
Okay, go ahead.
their formative years were spent within the city, and their music certainly channels the essence of New York's culture and sound. Here are our picks of the best rappers of all time so far.
Of all time. Shut up.
Chop said she doesn't. She's cute for the youngins, but otherwise, I'd say that. And Charlie said, just as a side note, I'm back September 16th in Kentucky. It's been over a year. Okay, you back fighting? That's a Sunday.
Shout out to bro.
No, that's a Saturday. My bad. That's a Saturday.
Am I off that? He said in Kentucky. How far is that drive?
That's 5 hours.
Yeah, it's Cincinnati, basically.
Yeah.
I'm off too. Road trip.
I might not be able to make that one, but do your thing, dog. Hayden's birthday on the 17th.
So,
Understandable.
pick 50. Ice Spice.
Boo.
When I'm gonna read some of this shit, I ain't gonna read all this shit. It say when Munch took over the streets of New York a year ago, the quicksand quality of Ice Spice rhyme and rhythm.
Stop it. We don't even. I don't even want to hear the. I don't want to hear the excuse they're gonna give. Is Fetty Wap on there?
Fetty No. Any Jersey?
I was about to say, ain't he from Jersey?
No.
I mean, even though
What up, Jess?
that thing said your formative years could have been in New York, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm like, I would say Fetty would be on there. Fucking
Walker from Charlie said Walker from New York.
Walker from New York?
I know he was mostly in Atlanta though, and I think Jeezy is too.
Jeezy from New York?
But I think they mostly in New
they're
York.
probably
though.
born-
Technically,
I mean,
the Clips are from the
Philly,
Bronx.
right? I thought it was Philly.
No, I think it's Bronx.
hey, you got people who were born in New York and moved. I mean, it's just like
And then moved
like
to Virginia. I don't know. Look it up though.
like
I thought it was the Bronx.
like
That
isn't
might-
like
yeah,
Kanye.
Virginia,
Kanye was
right.
born in Atlanta, but then they moved
What's up,
to
Dave?
I think Luda was born in Chicago.
He was
yeah.
born in Chicago.
And then moved
no,
to-
and then he went to Atlanta.
Yeah, and then
I don't
Kanye
know.
was vice versa. He was born in Atlanta but moved to Chicago.
Yeah. So Ice Spice is 50.
Boo.
I actually don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's Pharaoh.
Oh, Pharoah Monch.
Yeah, Pharaoh Munch. I can put this right here so y'all can see it.
We about to go through all 50.
Yeah.
Because I'm be honest, I don't care about their list. They lost all credibility to me.
Yeah, I mean, we can just speak on it. Diddy
Diddy?
is 48.
Don't worry if I write rhymes. I write checks.
It said Diddy Rise of Fame as a producer and entrepreneur is undisputable. But his,
you ain't gotta read the description.
I'm just reading it. I'm just reading it. I'm just reading it.
Is Jadakiss on there?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I don't know.
Don't
where,
say
but
don't.
he
Don't you
gotta
tell me. Of
He
course.
gotta be.
He didn't say his name on that list, so
yeah.
Jada got to be on here.
I don't know what number he is.
Right. Biz Marquis is 47. 46 is Style P. If Styles P,
Whoa. See,
if Style P is on there,
like Styles being that close
To Ice
To
Spice.
Ice Spice.
is fucking
Wild.
blasphemy, dog. What the fuck are we doing, man?
Jim Jones is 45.
But Jewel's didn't
Do you
make
put Jim Jones over Jewels? Ballin' was crazy, but that I mean that's kind
I feel like-
the
I feel
only
like Jim's
argument would
albums-
be because Jim has been continuing to rap.
he's still kind of relevant.
And then, I mean,
yeah.
well, Joel's, he went to jail and all that, so I guess it wasn't his. Well, it was his fault, but
Ja belongs on there. That's what Charlie say.
well, Ja
Two-
definitely. Ja
Ja, he
definitely-
does. He belongs
Ja
on there.
definitely
He needs to be on there. Put
better
it
be on
back
there.
over there. I mean, now granted, 50 wiped his ass out, but again, he had his era when it was like his murder, like niggas was running around screaming his room,
He
baby.
said, "Fuck no, Drugs used to snap."
Which
I don't know if Drugs is worse than Jim Jones. He
I don't
definitely
know- I
ain't
don't know
worse
if he-
than the Ice Spice.
no, but the
he
thing
should
is,
be on there.
they both deserve to be
Yeah,
on
them
the list.
like
For sure.
Cam him like
I'm
for
not
sure.
saying worse. I'm
Right,
not
right,
like
no,
I'm
no, I
going
didn't-
for the yeah.
Yeah,
Grand Pooba is legend. Melly
Melly
Mel,
of course.
legend.
No, see, even that Melly Mel is that close to Ice
To Ice Spice.
Y'all, this is fucking nuts.
Sean Price. Rocky, ASAP Rocky. I feel like he only made this list because he got Rihanna pregnant. No, I just
I'm about to say, Trent, Rocky, a
Kumo
legend.
D. No, I fuck with ASAP.
With Rock him.
Right.
Noriega, the real Noriega.
MC Light, she definitely had to make the list.
Is Roxanne on there? Roxanne
Roxanne.
Shante.
She definitely should be. Ja Rule 37. Cool Keith. Tyler not from New York?
Are you asking or are you telling?
No, I'm telling. Like he said, Charlie put it on there. I'm like, Tyler not from New York. He from California. ODB had to be on the list.
So if ODB
35.
on there, so clearly if ODB on there as a single artist, then you gotta have all
Rest
of
of the Wu-Tang.
You damn near gotta have the rest of the Wu-Tang up there.
Foxy Brown 34.
Yeah, gives
Yeah.
a,
Do Redman count? Because anything you from Jersey or
I would count Redman.
I mean, maybe they got a Jersey list. Fab 32. Fab 32?
Fat Joe.
I think I'm putting Fab over Fat Joe.
I'm putting Fab, for me Fab in the top 20.
He might be top
Let's see what
10.
the rest of this list is.
Cool G Rap 30. Big L
L
29.
How they start the fucking list off by talking about Big L, but put this nigga at 29. Fuck the nigga who made this list.
There's New York rappers that are higher up on this list that will probably put Big L higher on this list. And for him to be 29, but I guess it's also because he didn't get to do enough, essentially.
So then why
So, but
Spice
Biggie-
on
but
the
Biggie
list?
is Number, yeah.
Because she's
And
still
Biggie-
alive.
And
Nigga, I
then
don't know.
and then the same, like you said, Biggie on higher up on the list.
Mace, 28.
I guess
Oh, Pop Smoke is 27 over Mace.
Yeah.
Over Fab?
Over Fab. Oh,
Honestly, I feel like they always just try to like, oh, we made it young. We didn't forget about y'all.
I mean, fair enough, but
Raekwon is
like
26.
like Pop Smoke's over ODB.
Cardi.
Yeah, that's wild. Cardi B is 25 over ODB over fucking Fab over
Cardi. I wouldn't put Cardi over Fab, but that's because I would have Fab
way lower.
Fab will be in the top 20.
But I think I don't. Okay, I take that back. I was about to say I think 25. I don't know about ever, but Cardi definitely deserves to be in a good place on that list.
Charlie said Ja over Fat Joe. He watched him bad in the verses. Let's see. Run 23.
Actually, I think that, and DMC didn't make it neither.
That's wild. Chuck D 22. 21 Meth.
Wait, hold on.
All right. So now we get into the top 20s now. Meth not being in the top 20s is wild.
DMC might be on that
Iron Lung is not in the top 20. Like,
this is wild.
the nigga's still relevant. He's still doing movies today. That nigga look like he clearly in his 50s look like he ain't 32.
That nigga definitely fired. Like, how y'all feel about these first 30? How y'all really feel about
And the
it?
whole list sketchy. Like, we already know it's sketchy. Just keep going. Just go back.
Fab should have been.
You got 2 hours to kill.
I know.
Boy.
Just go back. Because I don't want
we got a lot to talk about, too.
Yeah, and I don't feel like because we gonna be just 2 hours of talking about this shit. We gonna at some point we need to get off of this because we just like I can feel the vein in my forehead.
My biggest one. Okay, we all agree on the Ice Spice one. So minus that one,
And we all agree that Fab should be lower.
Well, that would have been that's my one. Fab needs to be
higher.
Yeah, Fab needs to be higher on the list. That's the one that I'm arguing for.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, we all agree.
Out of the top 30,
Fab is way better, and I still think Meth should be a little higher.
Yeah, definitely Meth. Like
Well,
Meth should have been in the top 20. Again,
Well, let's see.
Meth and Fab need to have been in the top 20 for me.
we gotta see who these other 20 are.
All right, so let's.
Because it is a lot of heavyweights coming up.
All right. Slick Rick 20.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane
Fair
19.
enough.
Oh, they go
Mos
Mos
Def.
Def right there. Mos Def 18.
I'll take that.
Cameron.
I'll take
17.
that.
I like that. I like seeing Cam at 17.
I'll take it.
Jada 16.
He better be. He should be in the top 10, but I'll let that go.
Yeah, Jada got to be ahead of Cam after the verses.
Right. Big Pun 15.
I like that.
That's not bad for Big Pun, honestly. How you feel about it, Louis? Because you
Part of me, like, I feel it, but then part of me, like, should he be in the 15? I feel like he should be in the top 20, but should he be 15? I don't know.
Okay, wait. Who? Because there's only 5 people ahead of him. Who would you put ahead of him?
Because if
over Big Pun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because how we talked about, like, longevity, Pun was getting started. He's like, not getting started, but his momentum was picking up, and then, of course, and sadly enough, he's passing. But it's just like, again, Jada alone, him as a solo artist, part of the Locks, like when that verse came up and he did the verse from I'm From New York, bananas. Like bananas. They went nuts.
The fuck DMX had. That's what Charlie said.
He gotta be here.
He gotta be. Yeah.
He gotta be in the top 10.
MF Doom. I don't know. Like, I mean, MF Doom, he definitely did his thing. I don't know if I'm putting him over Jada. Ghostface 13. Ooh, am I putting Ghostface over Meth?
I wouldn't put them. They'll be back to back for me.
Yeah,
Like it shouldn't have been that big enough gap. Just off the strength of, again, Meth. I'm not saying I don't know what Ghost is up to, but we still see Meth. Rather it's in movies.
Ghostface was just on Tiana.
Yeah.
Tiana shit.
I didn't see it. I just know for sure. Like you'll see Meth. Meth will pop up in a random movie somewhere, playing an uncle, a dad, a drug king.
This is
Different
about rap,
bag,
though, right? This is about rap.
But if we just talking rap, like again,
Yeah, it's all rap. It's all music. But I don't know if I'm putting. I don't know. Well, Ghostface is definitely fire though. Like, I'm not saying like. I don't know. That's tough for me. I don't know. Lil Kim 12.
Yeah, Kim.
They got the real Lil Kim.
I love how you put her old picture. They made sure to pull up her
They
old
got the
picture.
real Lil Kim too.
They pulled up her old picture for sure. That was just for Mage.
Hold on. See, The funny thing is,
I'm listening to some Lil Kim on the way to B-side tonight. nigga.
I'm a Kim fan. I don't know if she's
Notorious K.I.M.
Notorious K.I.M. was crazy. I don't know if she's better than Fab.
Prodigy. 11. All right, so now we at the top 10.
KRS-One, respectable.
KRS-One is 10. He was like my favorite rapper all the time. Like hip hop artist, like actual rapper. Like, yeah, he's my absolute favorite. Busta 9.
Respectable.
Ooh.
Respectable.
DMX is 8.
respectable.
I don't know if I put DMX over Buster. Like
I would.
Y'all would. I feel it.
Buster's more entertaining for sure, but we gonna talk about.
Oh, and we got to see who these.
Well,
other
his
people
impact.
is
If you're gonna go off of impact like that,
because
yeah,
DMX had 2 platinum albums in 1 year.
DMX definitely moved a little more people than Buster did. I give you that, but I don't know personally. I'm still putting Buster over. Nicki Minaj is 7. Wasn't she 7 on the number 1 list on the 50 rappers of all time list?
She was up there.
I feel like she was 7. No, she was 10. Wayne was 7. My bad. She was 10. Wayne was 7. I'm pretty sure Wayne was 7. Let me see. Wow, this seems like a nice little fam. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're a nice little family. Bust the top 5 of his lyrics.
Who said that? Who don't know who we are? Whose first day is this here?
I'm gonna put them all up because this was
Welcome.
Charlie. What up, Van Gogh?
Hold on. Oh, we do need the top. What was it? The top 5 we said?
Yeah, we on the top. She at 7.
The
so
top. Oh.
So we're technically on the top 6. I'm just running through the comments real quick. She said he still raps. She was talking about Ghostface. And she said not the real one. She talking about Lil Kim. And then that's what she said. Wow, this seems like a nice little fam. Yeah, we are, man. You should come.
Stick around.
Stick around and join us sometime. Bust the top 5 from his lyrics from CEO.
Top 5 from his lyrics. I don't know. Because we gonna go. If you gonna go, I don't know. If you just going pure lyrical. Again, I can give you top 5 entertainers out of New York for sure.
Kayla said, I agree with Nicki based solely on her being the only female rapper for literal years. Not the only, but she was on top though.
Because you gotta think, are you gonna give Eve her best years are her in New York?
Said
she's a Philly rapper.
You have to pronounce that word or at least put it out. He said that's a similar.
Why not?
Friend.
That's her clique and everything she was running with. New York.
Need to listen. I think he talking to the other guy. I don't know. And guy said I'm an international student from India, MIT of 2004.
Wait, huh?
I do speak 7 languages.
Shout out to my mans. I'm trying to get like you.
Shout out to
that's what's up, bro.
International. What time? You said he's from India?
Yeah.
He's from India. He's at MIT. Plug us in with all your friends. Just put us. We go into the dorm room and just plug us up, and then just let them watch us.
Who do y'all know? Who do y'all know?
50 got to be. I was about to say 50 got to be 6.
So 50 or 6.
Yep.
All right. So now we in the top 5. 50 or 6 is
it's respectable. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
That's
sense.
about.
I wouldn't put him in. I wouldn't put him in the top 5.
Well, I gotta see who these.
He got to be top 10 for sure.
So, number 5 is LL Cool J. Number 4 is Rakim. Hold on, my all right, there we go.
Number 2
is
Biggie.
So we know who number 1 is.
Ooh, hold on, wait. I was about to be funny.
They can't see it. Nigga, you could have still been funny.
It's all right. I see it, so it's too late.
Jay-Z won.
I could see, because I'm obviously a little younger. Well, all of us are a little younger, and I didn't grow up in the Rakim era. I could see 50 over Rakim.
Right.
If you gonna put 50 over Rakim, like I wouldn't complain.
Dude said I used to play chess, but had to drop it for physics. Okay.
Oh, you're bot.
He said what?
6'9" is 1.
That's what I was about to
You
do.
know what?
I would
Probably put Kaji 6'9" over Ice Spice.
for sure. Yeah, for sure. Just again, off of impact, and like he admitted everything he was doing was trolling. He was just like stupid. Like
The one whoever said that Ice Spice has one flow and she starts her verses off the same was exactly right. It's always something she a baddie, blah blah blah.
that's how she gonna win in the booth. I'm a baddie, and then she just start rapping her raps. You can't hate
Like,
that.
it's like
Hey, you put your pants on the same way every day.
no, not necessarily. Sometimes I sit down, sometimes I stand up, sometimes I got hot.
Lazy.
Nigga say,
Hey.
you gotta jump to put your jeans on, nigga.
Pause. Maybe y'all
Yeah. Hey. Tierra, what up?
Hey, that's what y'all took from that. God bless, nigga.
Yeah, Chop said, thank you. She's in high mood.
She's in her mood. You could have put that Lola Brooke girl on there over Ice Spice at this point.
Sometimes I gotta hop. She put it on there too. Oh, that's funny.
I just wanted to highlight this. Sometimes you don't put your pants on the same way every day. That's all.
I will say for the most part I do. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We love Lola Brooke over here. Well, I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, there we go. Don't play with it.
That's who that is?
Don't play with it. Don't play. Yeah, that's her.
Okay. I don't even know her name. I just know she said play with it.
That's why I'm better than Munch. To me, don't play with it better than Munch.
I mean, Munch, like, to me, it was cool. And, like, I wouldn't, like, to me, that song
It was a
wasn't
hot
even that hot. Like, it was
a hot
all right.
second. Like again, when they show her in the club and she was twerking and then nobody was moving, like, all right, get her off the stage. We get it. Niggas a munch. like, that shit
We
was
get it,
fucked up.
niggas, a bunch.
That shit was funny.
Do you think maybe it was just that hot because, I mean...
It was just that summer. It just again, Twitter. The way it looked now, the algorithm is TikTok. If I can make a song that'll pop on TikTok, we good. I don't need to do nothing
Was
else.
that a TikTok dance?
It became something niggas was, or they spliced it in with other shit. One of them type things. And it don't have
I mean,
to
her
be a
whole
dance
flow
now.
is-
It just be.
Her whole flow is TikTok.
Her whole flow is definitely TikTok.
It's like it's made for TikTok,
I agree with that.
which I mean, that's what they pushing anyway. So,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's fine, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it just is what it is for sure.
But speaking of TikTok, Big Soldier, Big Draco.
Big Draco.
I guess he felt some kind of way. I don't necessarily know like the whole in depth of it, but he was kind of talking about the Hip Hop 50. I guess
Because he
more or
didn't
less.
make it.
Yeah, I think more or less is like he hasn't been getting his P's.
I mean, he
And he-
ain't from New York.
No, not that list. I'm talking about
Okay.
just the whole Hip Hop 50 celebration as a whole. You know, this year, like, you know, they talking about the greatest this, the greatest that. When it
He
comes
should
to-
definitely. He
oh,
should
for sure.
definitely be.
They
on
haven't
there.
done South rappers yet, have they?
No, not South rappers, but just, you know, rappers. It is rappers.
Yeah.
He just.
Because they did the groups. They did All Time.
Even the
Now
groups
they
was
did New
stupid.
York.
But I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. They did New York because I mean that's where hip hop.
It's the Mecca. That's where he started.
Yeah, that's where. It
If they
originated.
do a South, if they do a West Coast,
No, you ain't got to call the hotline. I'll patch you in. We about to go to break in a minute anyway.
Who calling the line?
Tier.
Call that. Oh, it worked now.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, hit the applause for the hotline working again.
Chop said he have.
He didn't hit the applause. There we
got
go.
it. Chop said he has had a major impact.
Ooh, Soldier.
Yeah, so
How
yes,
about
he
the-
definitely did.
If,
No,
if-
for
just
sure.
imagine if
without Soldier, there's no TikTok.
exactly.
There's
Just
no-
imagine if Crank That came out, or if TikTok was popping when Crank That came out.
Oh,
how
Soulja
he
would
would have
be
been able to
worse.
leverage that, and how he would.
Like he was the ringtone. He was the ringtone king for a while. Like that was when
Had
ringtone
Nick-
started.
Right, this nigga still showing
Random
plaques.
white people
Fuck.
crank that you. They got a text message.
That shit.
Soldier Boy, tell it.
That shit.
My shit was yeah, chick. That was my shit.
I never.
First time I heard that shit, nigga, I died, bro. Tyra was playing that shit in the house. She like, blah, 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 blah. Nigga, I died, bro. That shit was hilarious. That shit was funny. But yeah, Soulja definitely got an impact. I mean, people still listen to his music. I mean, like, Soulja Boy up in this hoe is definitely still a thing. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I just wouldn't take $250 worth of food stamps to sit down with that nigga.
No, give me the food stamps.
That man was mad.
Give me the
Like,
food
fuck you,
stamps.
broke ass bitches.
that nigga, Dom said, I hate that song, bruh. What up, Dom? That's the homie. He filmed the Battleground, which we are having this Sunday. Battleground, the next Battleground, the 20th, up at True Seafood on 185th. Y'all let you know it's a competition, performance-based competition, and I'm the co-host, man. Shout out to Misha Shredder.
The belt back on the line?
Belt is always on the line.
The belt is on the line.
But but shout out to MV Jazzo, the big one. She ain't coming down easy. I would say she got a chink in her armor last show by Toot the Brand. Toot the Brand was coming off hot. She was killing everybody, and she was looking so innocent. She was like, I just want to sing. And then she come on, yeah, bitch. Like, oh,
Don't play with
shit.
it, don't play with it, don't play with it.
Chop said, and he did, in fact, super soak that hoe. That's a fact. What up, Jenny? Jenny. This is called TimbukTuesday. Every Tuesday, man, you know, we on Redline Radio. I'm here basically every day, but I do my show on Tuesdays, TimbukTuesday. We love it here. We love to see y'all here. I kind of don't want to go commercial. We got all these people.
I know, man. Let's go, man. We no commercial.
We can
got
ride
we got a lot of other stuff to talk about.
Well, fuck it. Let's go.
Split,
I don't need
I was about to say, do a commercial with 30 minutes left today. Fuck it.
Fuck it. What's up?
I had a nice little comedy show yesterday. It was very entertaining, bro.
Yeah.
Want to talk about that?
I got there late. Why was y'all roasting that one random guy?
He just kind of was just a part of it. Like he
just made himself a part of it.
He made himself.
Oh, he was a heckler, and then all I heard something like, "Yeah, your hairline fucked up." It's like, Jesus Christ! I would never make myself a heckler, and if I was to heckle, I have to make sure.
Movie all time,
I thought they was gonna flame you.
Who?
You, because you came in late. I thought they were gonna cook. I thought they were gonna cook. I thought they were gonna cook anybody who walked through the set.
Sometimes
that's why I was about to go through the back, because I'm like, all right, they started. Let me go this way, and then everybody's like, no, that door. I'm like,
yeah, cook his ass up. I thought Shorty was to cook you.
Some days they will. Like, I mean, you seen the people they walked in. I talked to them for a second. It was a fun show, man. Shout out to Tsunami. Shout out to Church Boys. Shout out to Key. Shout out to CC for putting it together. I didn't see the last two people who did the open mic, but Marco, I know Marco. He does comedy. I didn't know the other dude. I just met him. He was a cool dude. Like, you know, I got his Instagram and everything. You know, he gave me props on the show. I had fun. Definitely had fun with the show. I love how all of the people that was on the show, all of our comedic styles were different. And that's what I think made the show what it was. I felt comfortable up there, but I was forgetting my jokes. I couldn't think of everything.
Nigga, when he was like,
did you feel like it really wasn't a good set?
he was like, yeah, this is a terrible set.
No, he was like, son, that's terrible. Kind of like this set.
I did feel like it wasn't like top tier for me, in my opinion. But I was also freestyling. Everything was off. Like I reused like one joke.
I remember I heard the one I remember one of them. I'm like, okay, I seen like how you set it up. I don't remember which one it is now, but yeah. I've heard you say it before. I feel like the show got progressively funny, and that's no diss to like obviously the people who came before you. Yeah. I felt like the last two, the person went before you, and then your style. Yeah, I felt like your style is like the comedy style that I like. Instead of like coming like when you like turned up, because if you like keep one pace for me in comedy, then it's like it just doesn't resonate with me. But like when you like slow it down, speed it up, slow it down, work the middle, I'm like, okay. Like you just going 90 miles an hour or 0 miles an hour, and I'm just like the punchline don't even hit the same to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like you was just going 100 miles an hour and your punchline went 100 miles an hour. Like it was no change.
Yeah, I guess I definitely can understand that.
But everybody did great though. Cause I don't want no smoke with no comedians.
Cook his
I don't
shit.
want no smoke with no comedians, man. Y'all won.
Cook
That
his
whole
shit.
show, that whole
Y'all
show
won.
was amazing. I don't know how long I was up there, but I felt like, especially for me to do 25, I want to say roughly like 25 minutes without really like, it wasn't nothing like really constructed. Like I had a few things I wanted to say, but it wasn't like,
He wasn't agitated.
yeah, I really wasn't like.
Which is funny.
I was trying to figure it out. Like I don't even know like what I'm mad at, nigga.
I don't even know what I'm mad
That's
at.
your first headline?
No, I've headlined. I want to say this is my 3rd headline show now.
That's what's up.
The first one was Trap Boy Mannequins. This was after I had won the competition. Whoever won the competition got the headline the next show. That shit was fun. What up, Lex?
Still looking for my hoodie, Lex.
He said, "What up, fellas?"
That's good, brother.
You know, we got the Unapologetically Funny this weekend. It's on Saturday the 19th. How you get the name Timbuk? So Timbuktu is actually my name. Obviously, my first name is Tim. My last name is Washington. I'm on every dollar. That's where the buck come from. And 2 because I'm a junior. So that's why Timbuktu is my name. You know, I've always prided myself on my name. Like I've even my junior. Like I don't ever want to leave out my junior. Don't forget the JR. Like you heard that shit how many times before, and that shit definitely stuck with me. Just because of like my dad. Nigga, I need my junior after after this shit. I need y'all to make sure y'all see the junior, nigga.
There's a difference here.
Me and this nigga really don't even look alike. We got some mannerisms. Obviously it's my dad, and you know I still, you know, I can't say I look up to him at all.
I'm laughing at Lex's comment, man.
He said, "Oh, why you gotta hold that one?" Nigga said, "What the hell is wrong with the mic?" And that's what he wanted to do, man.
Oh yeah, this what I've been wanting this, big dog. I've been wanting to have like I'm on my, you know what I mean, my rapper shit, my, you know what I mean, I can kick back and just talk my shit type shit. You know what I mean,
No, they're not comedians, man. That's my peoples, man.
hell no, I'm not a comedian. Whoever,
Nowhere close.
hell no.
This is my iron. You know when iron sharpens, you know how iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel.
I don't like to be in the center of attention. I'm up here for shits and giggles.
These my niggas, man. They didn't been through my best times with me and my worst times with me. So these my dogs, man.
A lot of shits, a lot of giggles.
Right, basically. She said you your mama's twin. That's a fact. I talk about that a lot on stage. You know, she gave me her whole face, the titties too. She brought me lunch today too. It was amazing. He said, "Okay, I'm not gonna front. I was worried about my show this week."
It was like I don't feel like holding out one mic.
No, you good, Lex. So we got six mics, 6 operating mics in the studio at all times.
What about headphones?
6 operating headphones. 6, technically 7 operating headphones and mics in the studio at all times. Yay, we love Mom. Shout out to Chop saying she love Mom. And CEO just laughed at. I'm guessing he laughing at Lex. That nigga said sofa shit.
The mic's still here, big dog. We got them motherfuckers.
And Lewis sitting in your chair right now anyway, so he not in your chair, but in your spot. So your mic would have been cool anyway, nigga.
I need this going forward though. Like every time I come, I just want to be able to hold my mic going forward.
Shout out to Dom, but I do want to shout out Dom Prince, man. He is a videographer. He shoots videos. He nice quality too. It's really good. I know he's about to shoot Cesar Rios. I seen him win. He's been doing this for I want to say like a month and a half now, where he does you pay $1 and he puts like a raffle ticket inside of a bowl, and he has like a stranger pull a name out of a bowl, and whoever name get pulled out, he shoots a video for him.
That's tough. I like
so
that.
I commend that. I think that is amazing. That is something that's really giving back, especially when it's this craft and stuff like that. Stuff that you can actually, show people to, you know, actually put your name out there. I think that's amazing that somebody is actually taking time out of their schedule to not only do what they normally make money for, but
For free.
for doing it for free, doing something that you can hold on to, something that you can have. So I appreciate that, man.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I like shit like that.
Me
Yeah,
too.
He's dope.
I ain't there yet.
That's like giving out
Charging
turkeys
you
on
niggas.
Thanksgiving and shit. Like,
I ain't there yet. I'm still charging you niggas. My bills need to be paid too. Ain't nobody out here like, hey Lewis, here's your light bill. Thanks.
You never know though. When you do shit like that, it come back.
Yeah. I ain't there yet. That's all I know.
For sure. Tier, send me your email if you're trying to get added on. Or you know what? I think I can add you from Messenger. Hold on. But I mean, we coming on. We talking about the New York shit. Well, we done really. But,
we can go back to arguing about Ice Spice being on this list because somebody's being nice.
No, I think we done. I think we done with her.
I mean, no diss to her though, man. She made the list.
ain't no
Complex though.
It just didn't make sense. Like to me, I feel like if you're gonna make this list, tell me the criteria for the list.
He read the criteria.
That criteria is bullshit because they didn't follow it.
Well, of course not. That's just.
Yeah. Let's not. Y'all gonna raise my pressure.
Mine too.
I ain't talking about this shit no more.
She said, I don't keep up with the times. Yeah, it's not like we. I mean, we keep up with a little bit of times. So y'all seen since we talking about the 50 years of hip hop, Bone Thugs and Harmony got their street sign.
Did you see that it got stolen?
That was fake.
Was it?
That wasn't even the same sign.
Nah, I'm just saying that shit was somebody else like, yeah, that shit gone.
It was a different intersection. I mean, at least from what I seen, I haven't been around to check to see. Look at the motherfuckers. So.
Shout out to East 99. That's not a way. That's not part of my route.
Right.
I will say, like, if it is stolen, because I did hear that it might be fake. That is kind of like
some Cleveland shit.
Yeah, like that's like the most East 99. Like, I think in a way, Bone Thugs like, yeah, they still got it.
You want to talk to the top with that, boy? Yeah, I like that.
No, I'm just joking.
You right?
Yeah. No, I think that's like the most East 1999 thing ever. So, I think if they did get stolen, Bone Thugs like, yeah, you still got it.
Right.
They still about it.
You still gotta applaud them like, yeah, that's where we came from.
Right. That shit is funny. I mean, if it really did happen, I don't know what to say. Like,
Would you be shocked?
If
it really got stolen, would y'all be shocked?
I wouldn't. Honestly, she says the thuggish ruggish Bone and Tasha.
Flex.
You said on the track, and hip hop changed forever. It definitely left a mark on hip hop. I mean, who was rapping fast? Who's rapping fast like Bone until Bone really got in?
Technically.
Well, Jay-Z used to rap fast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Twister's out there, but you know they had that was a beef.
They had an actual. This is like so. Yeah, they did have a beef. Twister and Bone definitely had a beef.
They did.
Yeah,
because
it was kind of who started that style. Yeah. Somebody jocked off somebody. It's a documentary. It's a Who's Beef, like one of them beef series documentaries.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It was on Netflix.
And remember that that's when they had the documentary about Romeo.
That's when beef was.
Lazy Bone was at my mom's shop a couple weeks ago getting his hair braided.
me and Vinny randomly seeing Lazy Bone at fucking Walmart.
I remember it.
I got a picture of that shit. That shit was just random as fuck. That shit was in the middle of the night too. It was what y'all know me. I just be like, man, I'm bored. Man, let's fucking go to the store. Middle of the night going to Walmart. We just walking around and I think it was like a cool Lazy Bone. Like, oh shit.
Was that Busy that went crazy on the stage? Or that they were talking about doing that pulled out crack and shit?
Cleveland is the city that I come from, so
this is during the who did they do the verses with?
Who did they do a verse?
What 3-6?
I say 3-6.
Was it 3-6?
Oh, I think so. I think it was them in 3-6. Well, that wasn't even like a real verses, was it? That was like something else, and then they just did like that was when people was trying to get on verses. Was that actual verses?
I'm pretty sure that was actual verses.
So who did the? fake. What group? It was. I swear, it was another group that did like the fake verses.
I believe I was like way later. Ain't nobody topping Busta's flow as far as rapping fast, but he rapped fast like
Nah,
later.
later.
Like,
Not when it started. Not when it
Yeah.
started. That wasn't his style. Because you go back
I mean, because
to
Eminem rapped fast, but he
Yeah.
didn't rap fast until like
after he got on. In theory, like technically, if you go back to like, was it New Kids on the Block? Wasn't that?
Ray J and them had their own verses. It was a Marion versus Mario.
When it was a tag team.
It was just them two, but then the pre-show to that was Ray J and them, wasn't it? It was Ray J, like Pleasure P.
Oh, I think you're right. Get him put on the undercard of
Right. It was definitely an undercard.
Get him put on the undercard.
Said Ray J and Pleasure P's beef on verses. Yeah.
You're right. That is what it was.
She said, "Shit, check Busta's catalog." No, Busta definitely no. I don't think he was rapping fast.
Nah,
Not like his whole career.
Later.
No,
like,
not his whole career. That's
Yeah.
that's not how he came out or he started or is known for. Wasn't that
he was just fired.
when he was? I forgot. I keep wanting to say it was New Kids on the Block. What was the name of that group? Color Me. No, not Color Me Bad. What the fuck was the name of the
Color
group?
Me Bad. No, this happened every
CEO
time.
said he was. I mean, I had to really go back there.
Busta was rapping fast his whole career.
No.
Did you just say somebody said he was?
Yeah.
His whole career, every song, not every song.
No.
Oh yeah, he
not
probably was
every
definitely rapping fast.
Like he had some verses where he rapped fast, but he wasn't like.
Yeah, that's not what he was known
He
for.
was not like Twista
And Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs
Yeah.
rapping fast.
Like he has it in him. People know he can do it. That's why when he
sure.
did the "Look at Me Now" verse, that's like
Leaders of the New School. Yeah, but he had
there's
some verses.
that's what it was. Leader of the New Schools. Thank you. And that shit was gonna bother the fuck out of me. Because all I can think, I'm like, he was with Guilt Tip and them. What the fuck was the name of the group? That's all I was gonna do. I was gonna do that in like 20 minutes.
No, he wasn't like that. Yeah, right. He wasn't like that. I mean, he could rap fast. Like we know what he's capable of.
Yeah, like most rappers could like, all right, I'm gonna speed up this bar or this song. I'm gonna rap, but like, nah, this wasn't every song. Busta wasn't every song for sure.
Busta definitely wasn't every song.
Baby, would you give it to me?
How do we get on
Give
this?
it to you. I know what you want. Because somebody brought.
Oh yeah, I was just curious how we got.
Oh yeah,
To
I
this
mean, 'cause we got to
tangent.
talk about the East 99 sign.
Yeah, and then them
So
having
it
their
hasn't
beef.
been stolen.
So to my knowledge,
Somebody,
it has not been
I need
stolen.
somebody to drive by, not drive by, but drive over there. I choose my words wisely.
Yeah, words matter, as
Yeah.
I heard on y'all shit today.
Yeah, words
Or
matter.
yesterday, my bad.
Oh yeah, that shit was fun.
So I got to check out the show that y'all was on, Free Liquor.
Free liquor.
Yep.
Shout out
the
to
dogs done.
We
shout
showed.
out to Tony and what's the other guy's name? My bad.
DY.
Yeah.
DY.
That's it.
That nigga wild.
Yeah.
That nigga's wild, bro. That nigga said disrespectfully. I heard y'all touched on Zion for like pause. Y'all got on the Zion topic for a hot second.
Yeah, this was all around the time when the Travis Rudolph and the Zion thing was popping.
Yeah.
So the topic was having the wrong woman in your life could really fuck your life up.
Yeah.
So we touched on that.
That's
and
when you got took in the cap court, which was cap.
I can't believe they took my daughter to cap court. Y'all need to
that
go
was
watch.
bad. My
That
nigga
was
just wanted to
bullshit.
throw a
Yeah,
cap.
he just wanted to throw a cap.
You see what I did though?
Drip.
see
You
what I did?
instantly defended though. I
And,
seen that.
and then what I do at it, I took their ass right back to cap court. We taking them right back there.
Yeah.
He took their ass right back to cap court.
Like man, like nigga.
And then he sided with y'all, nigga.
Nigga just
nigga knew what the winning squad was.
Tony, I don't know, bro. I ain't got no beef with your homie, but if he go turn on you like that, nigga.
Oh, they said they want to possibly set something up the next time Lou.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a collab or something how to collab it.
I definitely
do a call in or something.
Yeah,
we
set
could
it
do
up.
Video link.
We could do a video link.
That'd be cool.
We could definitely go off of that. They could set up and we could just shoot it from ours. They shoot it from theirs. We might even be able to. It ain't no might. We could do like a one panel thing. Like if y'all want to do it, we could do a studio too. We all sit on the panel, or we could just do we'll do it here. Whatever y'all want to do.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We know the vibes. We just make shit happen here.
Yeah,
Sure.
it was fun though. They had free liquor, as I said earlier. So I'm glad these niggas are
Stood
living
by their
up.
name.
Yeah, I'm glad they living up to their name because I was ready to call these niggas out.
Imagine walking in. Hey, this free liquor, Cap.
I like the idea of Cap Court. I like how
No, I do too. I told them I told them we was gonna do it, and then we gonna pay let it known all right, that's where we got it from.
Yeah. I'm glad I got to see it first before, I actually was like, yeah, let's do the Cap Court. Like, I do like the idea. Maybe we would call it something else.
We need a better. They need a better judicial system over there.
No, that's
for
a
sure.
fact. The producer just sided with them.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all it was.
Oh, yeah.
He knew where his money was coming from.
Shout out to him though. He got the graphics up and everything. Like, all right, write y'all Instagram names down. I'm gonna have it on there. He was doing his thing. Shout out to the other homie. I don't remember his name. The guy who was on the episode with us though.
Oh, the rapper?
Dog was going through it. Y'all don't know. So so the night before, I guess like I told you,
The 2-for-1 got him.
They be going crazy in Dallas with the special. So this particular place that he was at had 2-for-1. So you buy, you get 2 bottles for the price of 1. So he went crazy with the Migos, and he had a long night. So
A long day too.
before like all of us is on there, he had his own segment where they were interviewing him. He was speaking on everything that he does musically, and then in the middle of it, he just picks his cup up and gets the yakking in that motherfucker.
Oh damn! On the show,
Perfect. Yeah, they cut it.
Yeah.
They cut it.
Oh, he was fucked up.
Yeah, he like yaks perfectly in the cup though.
Literally just
Didn't
enough.
didn't spill it. Like that shit was like to the tip. But he came back and finished the interview, and then he sat through with ours too, so that was cool. He had his daughter there. That cool dude.
Shout out to him. Don't know his name, but shout out to
Yeah,
him.
I can't remember. I went back and watched the episode, but I think at that point we wasn't even saying like names.
Yeah, we was just talking.
Like, we was just talking.
We was up there talking.
And he was going through it, so he really wasn't even trying to talk at that point.
He's a brave soul.
But yeah, what you think? He definitely. I told you, he definitely shouting out on what's his name? I can't even think of his name now. Oh boy, from the Panthers. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ray Caruth.
Yeah, Ray Caruth. I'm like, damn, I've never heard a nigga defend Ray Caruth. I didn't even hear Ray Caruth lawyer defend Ray Caruth. Like that.
I don't know. Like during the episode, he didn't defend him as much. He just kind of brought him up.
Yeah, it was like a lot of it off camera too.
So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a lot of that had to be off camera. I did hear her mention saying that he was a big star point of their first season. Talking about Ray Caruth, I'm pretty sure I heard her say. I seen y'all was drinking some
Tequila.
Yeah, it was tequila. But what was the one that she gave you for your last shot or whatever? What was that? Okay.
That was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, I can't remember. That shit was the
You
joint.
normally remember a good tequila. I don't know if it was good or not, but
It was alright.
No, nigga.
and I know y'all was drinking the traditional Quavo. I seen that.
No, they were.
No, they were.
I'm not.
I'm not touching. I will not touch.
We had a long day, so we literally. So first we went out the night before, and then went to the crib, whatever, and came back. So we went to the studio, and in Dallas traffic is already nuts.
Yeah,
and we was like
and
on
they
the other
can't
side.
drive.
We was on the other side of the city. So it was like an hour. We were like in traffic for an hour. We get there, we shoot the episode, then we go straight to a boat party. So I'm like, I'm not drinking on Cuervo. Like I got shit to do today. Like it's plays on this boat, and I gotta make sure I'm good.
How was the boat party?
The boat party was
Excellent.
It was lit.
It was
man.
fun. It was fun for sure.
I was trying to do my thing. I was being indecisive though, because it was two that came together, and I didn't know. So and then I fucked around.
Take them both.
Yeah, I know. And then I fucked around and trying to be cool, and I fucking took the edible, and I'm like, here we go. So now I'm trying not to die.
My nigga had motion sickness.
No, I ain't like that. Like when I
about to fight him, nigga.
no, like when I like so. I think I told y'all how I am with the edible sometimes. Like, I don't know. Like, that shit just... So, now I'm on this boat. Like, all right. Don't start
Punch
wilding.
every nigga in
Now
here.
I'm looking... now I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, these niggas probably judging me. Because now I'm like,
Oh,
man...
because you paranoid like
Yeah, I'm like...
That
So,
nigga
like,
sizing everybody up.
Yeah,
Like, I can
so I'm
knock
like-
that nigga out.
I'm like
He
looking
gonna
at this-
take one punch. That nigga can take two.
and I'm like talking to this girl. I'm like, man, this girl probably think I'm high as fuck right now. Like, And then I'm looking at Lou. I'm like, this nigga probably. I'm like, he probably know I'm high because like I'm talking and shit. And I'm low key talking more aggressive. So now I'm like, all right, just be cool, just be cool, just be cool. And now I done fucked up my whole night. I should have just. I shouldn't have did.
I don't think you did.
Well, no, I didn't.
You were just a little too.
Yeah, like
too
I should have just kept on the tequila.
I feel like he was fine. I feel like he
I
was
was in my
overthinking.
yeah, just in my mind, like I was.
Because even to the point when we left there and ended up, that the next day. That might be the next day.
I mean, I'd have been
we left.
fully
We
in
went
that shit
to
like shit.
we ended up the African place was after.
No, that was
that's
the
next day. Okay,
yeah, next day. I thought you were talking about we went back to what's her name? How like
That's what happened. We went back to
Is that the day that y'all called me?
Yeah. Because we was at the house and I was sitting there.
Oh yeah.
And I was on the duty. Was like, how do he get on the phone?
I was on the steps like, don't die, nigga. Don't die. You know, that was a good time though. Like my whole thing, I was just trying to like, all right, like make sure you don't fuck up the night.
Yeah, for sure.
Like not that I thought I was, but it was just ate the fucking edible.
I gotta float down there with y'all.
But we met a version. We met Dallas version of Vinny.
Hilarious.
That nigga was done. Like way before like I wasn't even done, but like
he was done when we showed up to the boat.
It was like, oh, he did it again. I'm like, again? They like, yeah, he do this every week. This nigga literally would die, and then he would just come back and kick it for like
another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
like he was literally on some.
And then he'd pass out again.
Somebody like, oh man, get him some water, bro. You need to drink some water. I'm good. Die. Wake up. Oh man. Next thing you know, you'll turn around. He'll be sitting here slumped with a bottle of water in his hand. You go do some other shit. Turn around. That nigga's on the dance floor now.
I ain't gonna lie. He always was where the twerkers was at. Though I'm like, let me find him because he know where the women who twerking at. But that nigga was
the Dallas version of Vinny, then I know he knew.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's definitely the
Dallas version of Vinny.
Nigga, we met some girl who I don't even. Excuse me, she wasn't even from Cleveland, but she kicked it on West 6 a couple times. She was like, have you ever been to this place that has a mechanical bull? I said, Tequila Ranch? She said, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I said, yeah, baby. I've been there all the time.
Oh, yeah, that was Shorty who took our picture. Yeah, we was definitely, because we were supposed to exchange information with Shorty, and we forgot about all of that.
She was cool, though. She was like, yeah, I've been to Cleveland one time or a couple times. And then she used to kick it in the ranch, apparently. She said she had some good nights in the ranch. I said, me too. But she was, then I told her that shit is a law firm. As a place of business, office. Right, for law.
You know, all the debauchery that took place there.
Good times in the ranch.
I think I walked in the ranch once.
I wish Duty was in the ranch in the classic days, like when Charlie was still sneaking in.
Oh, you don't know what you missing? You was missing, bro.
I mean, I know what I was missing afterwards. Like
and that whole time, just like, dude, just come with me. Like,
you would have had to have a lot of heart to hearts, though. You probably lucky you weren't there.
No, you would have. Yeah, dude, you would have. Yeah, you good? Yeah, you good?
You would have.
My bad.
What would I have had to?
Because it'd have been a lot of.
For sure.
It'd have been like he said to cover for me a couple.
And then
look at him, he over there dancing with them hoes.
It always be like they spot Daryl. This nigga Daryl over there like doing this shit. And next you know, they spot Daryl, and then it's like Daryl go run and pick her up and bring. I'm like, dog, you know, I didn't need to. It either be that or I
They walk past. That should be funny.
Oh, that would be funny.
Hey, whatever. Make sure it's a weekend. I'm up here. It gotta be a week. I'm up here.
But yeah, they'll walk past. I'm like, oh, I wasn't trying to be seen.
Like we were always in the same spot every time.
You could walk past without being seen if you really want to.
Yeah, you could have went downstairs, but you chose not to. You wanted us to see you.
So there was something downstairs.
So like it was two
floors.
So it was 2 floors. Like back when we first started going to the ranch, it was kind of like
the basement
pop EDM upstairs, and then the basement was hood party.
So y'all was upstairs.
We were downstairs.
In the beginning, we were downstairs. Then they changed it to upstairs. Became
like it came both. So like you will at that point you could float up or down. So then we just started like, what's the point of going down steps and then have to come back up because we drunk?
Yeah.
And all the bartenders we knew
were upstairs.
Okay.
So we ended up in there, and then we always ended up in the corner or where the speakers and the stage when the speakers and the stage met. So like literally, you know, that's back when you could create an Instagram location, and any of our pictures would be in there. It's like where the stage and the speakers meet. We'd be over there.
Good time.
If you want like on some.
He said downstairs is lit.
That's
Every
where
year?
they play Dreams and Nightmares.
Ebony, where you back in town yet? Anyway,
I went to Fetty before.
Tier said, didn't they have the top floor like a roof bar?
no,
No, that was Velvet Dog.
that was Velvet Dog.
The only thing I did with y'all, she said, no, I'm not. Only thing I really did with y'all was barroom.
Barroom was classic days too.
Yeah.
That was Vinny and Charlie's spot.
That was when I was in a
And-
relationship. That was when I was in a relationship. We know how long ago that was.
She said, yeah, I'm old. That's Tier said.
But yeah, like the ranch, it was
Last time I went to the barroom,
Like,
we
it was-
got into a big ass brawl.
it was one of the things
They
like in
about to
a
fight at the
ranch. Like
barroom?
if you went to the ranch, if you wanted to kill us on a Saturday night, you just go to the ranch and shoot in that corner.
shoot-
You're gonna hit one of us three.
Yeah.
Me, Mage, or Vinny. You'll hit one of us three. If you just like, I'm gonna kill one of these niggas tonight. Go to the ranch, shoot in that
Tier
corner.
said, I hated barroom.
And more than likely it'd be me or Lou, because Vinny
Vinny.
was always right off somewhere, do his own thing, and come back with some magical story. I'm like, nigga, okay.
Or two,
him
or,
and Daryl,
or two or three bitches.
him
randomly.
and Daryl used to always run around. This nigga Daryl came back with a bottle, like, oh, I
I was downstairs buying bottles, bro.
Like, what?
I bought y'all one, but then I drank it, or I gave it to somebody.
Daryl.
I'm like, all right, nigga,
Like, cool.
How'd he just get up? He brought that bitch in there somehow.
I don't know. This Daryl.
Charlie used to sneak in every week. I used to be so hyped.
Like,
dog.
literally
so
Charlie was
hyped.
underage, and then like we'll be doing our thing, and then he's just waiting, and then as soon as you
yes,
see
Daryl
Charlie
always
stick up
wanted
through
to
the
fight.
crowd,
Daryl always
hype.
wanted to fight. Nothing changed.
Daryl wanted to fight niggas that wanted to fight niggas. Like Daryl was like the vigilante and the villain.
That nigga was definitely a bully. But they don't protect the nigga who was
bullying.
getting bullied
Yeah.
by another nigga.
Yeah, I definitely remember.
Hollis, every time, every summer.
I ran into Tier not too long ago too.
She's still friends. Her and Val friends.
Yeah.
I think they good friends. I don't know. They friends though.
The tallest nigga in the room. Facts.
Who, Daryl?
Me and Daryl the same height.
That's a fact. All it takes is Duty to lose. Y'all don't understand. Duty can't put his feet together. Once Duty loses the weight, he can put his feet together. He can stand up straight. Duty about 6'4", 6'4" and a half.
Stand up straight is crazy.
I said that shit last night.
I've been saying that shit for years.
Right. The little girl did say, she did ask me for real, like everything that I said last night was all facts. I didn't make up nothing. Literally none of that shit I said last night, nigga. On FaceTime shit, literally this chick said to me, bro.
That's funny. I like. So wait, they do that there every week?
No,
Or every Monday?
every second Monday.
It's always at Saucy's.
Yeah.
I think it was cool. I just think like, cause niggas like first like all the niggas behind me was talking, I really couldn't hear it. Then I wanted to move up, and I'm like, I'm gonna just post up right here.
Yeah. I think when Key got on their ass,
Yeah. Cook
niggas
niggas.
shut the fuck
Shit, it's like you here for the comedy show?
up. Well, you are now, motherfucker.
No, and my one boy had in the back. He had the little date or whatever. I thought that was a significant other of somebody that we know. And I kept looking at this girl.
Crazy part is I looked too and I was like, oh, I'm about to snitch.
I kept looking like to make sure it wasn't her because I was about to tell.
Was it somebody close?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to snitch. I was about to snitch.
tell.
I was gonna come through with pictures and videos.
And I looked.
But
I
y'all
looked back.
confirmed it wasn't them?
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't them. Like when I walked in, like on some quick glance looking for
Yeah, 'cause
y'all.
that's
I looked over and I peeped because I said it to Mage and we both said the same shit.
Because when I first walked in, I was looking for somewhere to sit, and I looked over, and I'm like,
Give me initials. Do I know?
yeah.
Yeah. We'll discuss
Yeah, we
it
talk
later.
about it.
For sure.
But it wasn't her. It was not her.
Was it the ones that I spoke to when they came in?
No, it
No,
was the ones
it was-
in
it
the
was
back.
in
It
the
was the
back.
young lady.
Okay.
And it was a-
Key spoke to him. I don't know if you paid
it was the
attention.
black. It was the black
She
girl
was like,
and the black
she's
dude.
like, y'all on a date.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
Okay. I don't,
They definitely was on a date though.
I ain't see them. It was like another couple. They was like kind of like more like dressed, I guess more business. The chick, I don't know if she was business.
Was they the ones who walked in when I walked in?
Roughly, maybe.
Because I really,
Yeah.
He was like, y'all here for the show? They was like, oh, it's a show. Talking about them? I think she had an orange or something like that.
No, I'm talking about the black dress. The lady with the black dress.
I can't recall.
Nigga with he had on. I want to say he had on like a salmon shirt. It was a business shirt.
It's cool.
It was a white couple.
Yeah, it was cool though. You gonna be there? So are you gonna always be there? Or
No. So that was my month of headline. I've done her show once. I mean, I might go back to do the open mic. I'm not headlining.
Got you.
So you only, not to say it in this manner, but you only go if you're headlining that show. You're not like.
No, I would go. That's what I say. I would go to open mic if I'm not busy. Like, it was something else yesterday. If I wouldn't have been, doing that show, I'd have went there. So, I mean, for yesterday's sake, I probably wouldn't have been there. But, I mean, but it's hella shows. Like I said, I'm going to B-side tonight. It's open mic, but I'm still going to do it.
It be a lot of people I know at B-side.
Yeah.
Like
B-side
singers or whatever the case may be.
B-side be going crazy.
Yeah, that's why I gotta stay out of there. I know too many people. But shout out to the Heights. Always gonna be love for the Heights.
You know.
I felt bad when we walked out when the open mic dudes. And I'm like, damn, this nigga cooked me, bro, as I'm leaving.
That shit was funny.
I'm out
Cause she was like, all right, the show is like, now it's time for the open mic. And I was like, up.
It's time to go, nigga.
Nigga, everybody dipped, nigga.
Had my piece in my little box.
If you would have went first, I would have dipped right after you went.
That was crazy. It was definitely it was a good show though. Like I really enjoyed it. I feel like if I'd have went first, like
was that the tone?
I don't know. I think
the niggas can't match what you putting down.
I was not saying that because those I'll say they were more energetic than I was, in my opinion.
They was, but again, I like how you came through with the chill. You just telling a story like never mind. I don't want to get because I not fucking with comedians, dog.
I mean, but you can speak your opinion. I mean, I liked everybody's set, so you know me.
Yeah, no, I didn't dislike everybody's set. Like I said, it was just like. It felt like it was like excited to get the punchline out. So I'm like,
you feel like they were just excited to get the punchline out?
Yeah, so it was like niggas was already hyped. So it's like when you try to tell a story and you hype, like I know I'm hyped, so I'm like already laughing because I know what I'm about to say funny, but like y'all don't know what I'm about to say yet, and I like not saying I can't get it out because they did get it out, but it's just like I don't know, like trying to build expectations. But you was just like, I mean, telling your story like I was on FaceTime. I mean, and you had the interaction with the couple that walked in.
Yeah.
Did he buy you a drink?
No, hell no.
He owe you one. he said he had the beer coming for you. But yeah, shit like that was cool. And who was the person before you?
That was Key.
Key Silly, right? Yeah. Her shit was funny because she was definitely interacting. And then was the nigga like walked up or whatever. Yeah. She was about to fake throw the hat too. The bus driver story, that shit had me dead. I don't want to tell her a joke, but I'm not gonna do it justice. But that shit was funny as hell.
No, that shit was funny. I feel like everybody was funny. I thought Sue was actually like really comfortable. Like usually I said she a little more uptight. She was real comfortable. And I wouldn't say she's more uptight. She just was like. I could just tell she was real loose, like she felt good in the energy. Church Boy, I'll say like he kind of always brings that energy, but him tossing the hat up, I've never seen him do that. Like obviously it's new news, but it was perfect improv. It was like, what you say, white man? Throw the hat up, like that shit was fucking hilarious, nigga. And then it hit the fucking propeller and that shit just kept going, nigga.
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, he was the first dude who went on.
Okay.
That shit was hilarious.
That shit happened like in the first opening minutes.
Right.
That's at the tone though.
The shit Tsunami did with the fucking the umbrella. That shit. I don't think you seen that either, did you?
I got there when I don't know the young lady's name.
That was her, but I think you missed part of her set.
Yeah, I got there when she was in the midst of her set.
Okay.
I thought she was about to cook them. That's why I got there on time because I ain't want no smoke. I wasn't about to walk through that set.
She was just going to be talking, and I'm just going.
Because if I get there late and somebody performing like that, me personally, I'm waiting till they done. I ain't even.
I'm waiting till they done.
I'm waiting. As soon as I hear them claps, I'm running in and taking my seat.
I mean, because I will say, I think that was the only couple that walked in when I was up on stage.
Yeah, I think so.
People that walked in. Usually, like, especially if you got to walk past me, I'm definitely going to at least say something to you. I might not, like, actually rank you or nothing, which I didn't even rank them. Like I just kind of was just like so. And usually I'm not that type of person. I'm the type to really want to like build you up. Besides, I guess the one dude I said his hairline, him and church boys, they was spawning over hairlines and shit. But I mean, I definitely had fun. Like that shit was dope.
That shit was fun.
It was fire. What up, JG? It's crazy how you hated golf and now he has transformed into a golfer. This nigga be in the PGA in a minute. Shout out to JG. Shout out to Talking About Balls. Be on tomorrow from 7 to 9. Sports shows, y'all ain't know. But it's an amazing show.
How your set go this on Friday?
So Saturday, my bad. Oh, you talking about the DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this whole weekend was just crazy because, I DJ Friday, which was cool. It was a nice little turnout. People actually sang a lot.
I gotta actually stay in motion because once I get comfortable and I say I'm going out, I'm not going out. That shit not happening. I gotta like 7 o'clock. All right, let me just be in motion and then I can pull up to wherever you at whatever time.
I'm still not technically DJing like I want to. I'm just playing music, but people fucking with it. And then we running karaoke. So yeah.
That's at the Lucy's, right?
Lucy's Pub. Yeah.
And I'll be back on the next go around for sure. Out there signing autographs, kissing babies.
Right.
Damn, what a celebrity.
But Friday was cool.
Next time I'm gonna come up with face shots.
I had to work.
Headshots. There we go.
I had to work Saturday morning, so I wasn't trying to go too crazy, but I kicked it. It was fun. And then Saturday night I had a comedy show. It was at the Bop Stop.
It's a bops there. That's what we wanted to know.
There was definitely some bops there.
Yes, sir. I'm glad they living up to their name.
Right.
That's what I like to hear.
It was definitely some bops there. Not a whole lot of bops, but it was some.
Two makes it enough.
Right. It was cool. I was a joke I said there that I actually meant to say yesterday that I didn't say. Like I said, yesterday's set was pretty much all just riffing. I was just riffing.
It was cool though.
Yeah. Did you have it recorded?
I did not.
So do you remember any of those jokes?
Shit, no. It was something that y'all said earlier that I forgot to even fucking say. I forgot I interacted with the two people. I forgot what I even said to them. I was just talking to them.
Yeah, you just talked to him and then he was buying food.
Yeah.
And he said he was gonna buy you a beer, so he owe you.
Right.
Yeah. Imagine hawking a nigga down you said.
Right. You
at this comedy
said.
show.
Yeah, and he was with his lady, whoever she may have been. So you gotta kind of.
You gonna be broke?
Yeah,
you gonna be a broke nigga or no?
Yeah, you can't really flex in front of your woman and then
not do it.
Yeah, now she looking at you like you a liar.
The shit I said about the set being terrible.
That
was funny. It was the timing of it. Yeah. It was that's bad, just like this set.
And you said it's so casual and smooth.
It's crazy because I feel like that was definitely the biggest highlight of the night.
It was. I mean, that 480.
480. That shit was just. I was serious.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you was because that's how I felt. This shit is fucking pointless.
Dumb.
Tax money and 2 years worth of work.
It made no sense to me. Why?
I'm happy with it though. I was telling him dog, 480 bridge in the winter. Nigga, I'm terrified. Dog. Get me out this motherfucker.
Enough niggas ain't died. That's exactly what I said.
Y'all want to get express lane to get niggas off the bridge faster? I'm all for it. Get me off that bitch. Only in the winter though. In the winter you sliding. My car it slid one time and I said, "Oh, I'm done."
Shit, no difference in we smacked the wall on 480.
Not on the bridge though.
Doing
the
70.
bridge is different. The bridge is different.
Dude, to be fair, I am paranoid on that bridge.
Your life is so.
One night
you're fucking done.
I was driving down driving down the bridge high as fuck.
Oh my god!
And I swear to you, it felt like I was driving straight down, nigga. I was so high, bro. If I hadn't
for me, I feel like the wall's not high enough. I feel
definitely not.
I'm if the car hit this, I feel like it's gonna go up and over. It's gonna be oh no, it's supposed to hit that and that'll stop you. No, but the car's gonna hit that bitch, go over the lump and just go straight down.
It's over.
You
fall off that, you're done.
It's over.
How I would have designed an extra lane on the outside of the bridge that no one can use. It's there for safety. If you hit the wall, you get what I'm saying? Imagine the.
I thought they would have did that too.
like put a wall there, and then like you hit the wall or go through that, like it's still space. Because once you go through that wall, that's it, my boy. Get right with God. You got 3 seconds.
And that bridge going into the flats, driving over like where the Brown Stadium is, when you drive from the east to the west.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go over that, you're done.
Yeah,
So
for sure. No, that's definitely Nah, it's over with. You know what? Even though that's water, ain't it?
But you
River,
yeah, but you hit that ground. Once you hit it, you're gonna hit it like it's cement.
Ooh,
Facts.
and you in the
Like,
whip.
yeah, you in the whip. Like it's gonna be like a head-on collision.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like if nothing, the only way you gonna survive, like you had to get out the car and let the car break the water so it ripples, then you can go through it.
Yeah.
Other than that, you in that car, then you better.
You gotta time that shit almost perfectly. Nigga.
Yeah,
You was not Triple X, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Because then even if you survive the initial impact, the pressure of the water, you trying to get that door open is gonna be. You in there, buddy.
You gotta get out like in enough time.
Yeah,
like,
you in there.
That bitch is...
And it's murky. You ain't gonna know which way is up or down.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be okay because I'm gonna float up. But
You think so? And something come rub your leg and you panic. You like, oh, now you upside down. This Lake Erie monster really in there.
That might be in the Cuyahoga River.
Oh man, good times. But when your next show?
So my next show, I'm co-hosting on the 20th. That's this Sunday.
That's this Sunday.
This Sunday.
What time?
It's at 8. Start at 8. Well, it started at like 9. I think the doors open at 8.
What time? How much it cost?
I think it's 15, 20 there.
Might be able to pull up.
It's a hip hop show. It's a performance based competition
For the belt.
for the belt.
For the belt.
It's like every time I'm part of that show, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Do you get to come out like revenue? Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not the champion, but I could.
If I had the belt, nigga, I'm coming out with like y'all gotta give me an entrance.
I should have had Meech on this motherfucker. That would have been perfect.
That
Damn.
would have been tough. Yeah, and it's this Saturday too, huh?
Yeah. But
Or Sunday.
I'm gonna have him come on next Tuesday. You coming next Tuesday?
I'll pull up.
All right, bet.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's all I was gonna say.
No, you got it.
So that's this Sunday. Meet your Shredder, Battleground, Fight for Ohio 5.
Life has been better. Life in New York.
Every time I do it, I'm not gonna lie to you.
One
man,
of the greatest games ever. Just want to say that. Get that out there.
Facts. Def Jam Fight for New York.
I need that game
I
to
did.
come back.
I did 3, 4, and now 5. The first one we did, I just had fun. I mean, which I have fun. Any of them. What up, Deli? Shout out to Deli. Shout out to TMI Saturdays. They are 3 hours now from 5 to 8. We did our first 3 hour. It was pretty smooth. It was pretty fun. But the Battleground is so lit, man. I've met so many people there that I didn't even I ain't know, and obviously they didn't know me. So when they seen how I'm just coming out being silly, like I can make fun of everything. Now I'm working with other people to host they showcase because they fucked with me so much, man. Shout out to Hayes, shout out to B-Jax. Nigga, we was about to put on. This was the show. I don't know. I think I told y'all the show got canceled before it even started.
The one with the fire marshal or whatever.
Yeah. There was a for sale sign on the front of the motherfucker. And it was niggas coming in. They just like, what is this? But
Congregation. It was a church service, sir.
Right. My thing, I was just salty because it's like y'all really shutting down shit. Like y'all, this is keeping motherfuckers off the street. Y'all want motherfuckers to be in the street.
Right. Y'all know where the crack house is at. Go shut that shit down.
Right. So it is what it is. But it was about to be lit. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, and it was definitely some bops in that motherfucker. It was definitely some bops in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that sounds tough. I was about to ask, not to.
Nigga, I would have definitely made some fans that night. Nigga, I'm not lying,
that's
bro.
tough.
Nigga, that shit was about to be live, and I was already like in a great mood. Not that I'm not always in a great mood, but
Yeah, remember you ain't never in.
Right, you never agitated.
Yeah.
I can't, nigga. I told y'all niggas I have heart attack. Like, nigga, I'm
That's why, like that was a great joke. That was a great joke. Like, I need, like, this is why you should have this shit written down, or at least record it so you can go back, like, that was great. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm too close to.
I wanted to record it, but I wanted to actually like watch it in real time too. So
Yeah, next time
I should have just recorded.
Next time I'm just coming with a stand.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I meant to have somebody record it, but I honestly thought I was going to use my phone to actually go get some jokes out of my phone, just to look, to reference, to talk about. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going. Like,
when did you make that decision that you was gonna freestyle?
it just happens. It sometimes it happens on stage. Like everything when I'm on stage, like I was telling Church Boy right before we went up, and I was like, I hate this period right here only because. So what I do when I'm getting ready for anything kind of like important, my brain goes clear because it's like I need to be in my best state.
Right.
Best state is not overthinking for me. Like I'm just going in, I'm having a good time. So I was telling him like, yeah, this kind of the part that I hate because I just get in such a calm mood, even like for interviews. When I'm going in, I'm hoping I do great for an interview. Like I could be nervous right up until the point I'm about to walk in. Like it's just like, all right, game face.
Game time.
And when I get on stage, I'm just like, all right, fuck it. And like for real, I'm in front of my peoples, so I really had no reason to be nervous. I'm just talking for real, like y'all fam, like you know what I mean. And I mean, obviously, there's people in there I didn't know.
Yeah.
But at that point, I don't see them. Like
that's how I handle my best man speeches. I go in and just be like, I'm about to be up here to talk. I can't come in with a speech because I'm gonna stumble over the speech. No, just let me talk. My rambling is very good.
Facts. And that's how I feel about even my rambling. Like my rambling might have sound constructed to some.
But it's not.
That's
how like my thought, my unorganized thoughts are more organized than most people's. So
yeah. So I think the first joke that I said about wanting to lose weight, I had a new motivation to lose weight. Usually I say it's to get some pussy, but I said it's to have Tsunami do whatever the fuck she did to that umbrella to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, shit, I sell this goddamn chair, nigga, so she could do that shit. But that was I said that before. I said the joke about that I always say about Key. It's my ultimate wingman.
That was funny.
And then what else did I say that I've said before? I think that was it.
It was one. I can't remember. But I remember hearing you set it up. I don't know if you did it like on this show or like you did it off mic, but like the way you set it up, I'm like, oh, I know where this is going. Like not in a bad way, but
yeah.
Cause and I remember you always, not only just you, but other comedians who've been on here as well, saying like, yeah, you recycle shit. You want to see how it hit. Sometimes it's set up different or whatever. So
yeah,
I felt like, all right, he using this as target practice.
Today, and that's kind of sort of what I use it as. This is the first time I had. Not the first time, but the first time in a while that I had that much time where I can kind of pace myself. I can literally take my time. Like I feel like I be rushing jokes. Like you said, kind of how like it feel like you just kind of excited to get the punchline out. I'm still usually at my same pace, same cadence, but depending on how much time I got, I might be a little more amped because you only got me for so long. I need you to feel me. Pause.
I got you. You think maybe the other people, they had shorter time than you?
They had as much time as they wanted. That's what she told us. She was like, as much time as you want. I could have did the least amount of time if I wanted to.
Gotcha.
And I think that's the reason why Sue was so comfortable. She knew she had time. Key, she just doing, her. And she really just riffed. Like if you heard her, like, yeah, she did like I want to say like one joke that I've heard her say before. Church, I've heard him do a couple of his jokes, but the way he never delivered it like that. and his setups was different. Sue, I don't think I've heard her say any of those jokes. So like I feel like we just all used it as a, you know what, this is an open mic almost, but we used it to our advantage because we knew we had time.
Right.
Plus we had, you know, we wanted to stay on topic as far as the agitated in August. I just thought it was a very fun show, man. I appreciate y'all coming.
For sure.
Of course. I told you, if I'm off, I'm there.
For sure.
I'm technically I wasn't off, but I was there.
And it was too close for me not to. I had no, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I
He
gotta go to
couldn't
the
get
west
out
side.
of it.
Yeah, like that shit right down the street. Like, you gotta pull up.
I appreciate y'all. I mean, there's a lot of people that say I'm coming, and you know.
Yeah, man, you gotta support your squad.
Yeah, like nigga.
I'm trying to do better than that, just in life. Like, I feel like, but y'all, like, I feel like I'll pull up, but even just doing more, like my niece, like, I wanted to make sure, like, she had a couple dance things, like, in the spring, like, all right, like, actually go. You know what I mean? And to other people shit, too.
Because that do mean a lot, especially for the kids, because it's just, because I feel like that's where some of that stems from, that nervousness, and be like, all right, and then when you see those familiar faces in the crowd, it be like, it takes some of that,
absolutely,
that takes some ease off, and then be like, all right, like worse, like even if I do bad, my people's gonna pat me on the back.
No, for sure, definitely. When you got people that you can actually see and that you know you can actually touch, and you know people that can even validate your stories and stuff like that. Like, you know, if I had really like took the time to like sit back and talk to y'all, like it would have the set would have went a whole different direction. But it would have been funny because y'all would have been like, hell yeah, that shit happened. Like, and I would have definitely told it in a way that would have been funny for the crowd, but also y'all would have been like, yeah, that shit happened. Like,
Right.
Yeah, like that's the only way I could feel like I could do a comedy set. Like, I have to talk to y'all. Like, y'all got to be out there. So like I'm not paying attention to them. They're just here to hear the story, and let me remember. Like, I'll make the story funny, but yeah, but you know, it is what it is.
I don't know. I feel like I didn't even like really take like my joke with the fast food workers. I fucked that whole thing up. The courtesy cup was supposed to be last.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Because it's true.
Right. The sauce packet was supposed to be I think first. I was supposed to do that with the sauces. I was supposed to say, you can't get mad at the workers for only giving you 3 sauces. Them niggas just got yelled at by their manager. You can't be mad at you. But on the flip side of that, I'm gonna need y'all the niggas to act like y'all work at Taco Bell and throw everything in the motherfucker. Like, that was kind of how I was supposed to roll. But of course, when you get certain reactions from the crowd, sometimes it can throw you off.
Yeah.
Just sometimes. So I said it, in the wrong order. I was also supposed to say, I don't think I said, I was telling people to put, I didn't say this last night, but it's a joke about people making the Chipotle people making your Chipotle bowls. Like, don't get mad at them for only giving you 1 scoop of rice. They only supposed to give 1 scoop of rice. So that was supposed to where it was supposed to go. That was supposed to be on there.
Man, fuck that. I'm mad because half of them like, yeah, give me 1 scoop, but make it a healthy scoop. Don't be like what like my argument.
Dubbington.
My argument for that is when they get whatever you scoop, don't be shaking shit off.
Right.
Like, it's in there already. Leave it on there and drop it on my bowl.
Shake it on my bowl. Shout out to Dub. That got Dub from 3 to 4 every Thursday for the culture. Yeah, so I was supposed to talk about that. I was talking about how I had poor dreams and nightmares etiquette.
There we go. Stop dreams and nightmares.
So I don't know if I told y'all what happened.
I don't think so.
So I was at one of Daryl's homies' parties, and I mean, he the homie now. He my homie now, but just I met him through Daryl. And so they was at the part where Dreams and Nightmares came on, and the birthday dude and his friend is shaking the bottle, shaking up champagne bottle. So I'm about to get ready to go. Like, I'm trying to give everybody my P's. Like, appreciate you for having me. I'm out of here. And they, Dreams of Nightmares is on. So I'm like, I'm gonna let them have them. They, had a moment. The beat hadn't dropped yet. So I'm standing here. She's shaking the bottle. Now I'm oblivious to the bottle. Like, I'm seeing the bottle. I'm understanding that the cork could fly anywhere, but everything else just didn't register. Soon as, hold on, wait a minute, pow! I didn't get hit by the top, but literally every part of the champagne, like all of it.
Nobody else?
Yeah, nigga, I was the tarp.
They turned this into a wet t-shirt.
Bro.
Where'd you going somewhere?
No, I was done. I was going home.
Okay.
I was going home. This was it. This was the end of the night.
At least you had that part.
At least the confetti wasn't falling.
Right. This was the end of the night for me. Like it was crazy. The people behind me, I know they just if anything, they got a mist. They probably got the taste of shit. Like,
imagine if Ebony was there though. Getting sprayed with champagne, confetti, and Dreams of Nightmares.
Oh, she would have lost her fucking mind.
That shit would be hilarious.
Chop said true. I think she's talking about the Chipotle. Dub said Chipotle do be stingy with the scoops. What up, Steph? Shout out to Steph, also a part of TMI. We'll be back this Saturday.
What I want to ask real quick, not trying to sidestep the lady who was hosting it, but is that something I feel like that's something we can set up.
No, for sure.
Like, we can host some shit.
Yeah. I'm waiting for y'all to be like, let's just host something one weekend. Bet.
I feel like we could do that.
Let's just find a venue. Let's
go to Bop Stop.
Let's randomly just go to a venue. Like, hey y'all, we doing a pull up red line show. Let's
pop up at Bop Stop.
Yeah.
I'm only saying your name because I want Bops to be there. Bop Stop.
Well, we only got a couple minutes left, man. It's been a great show. We went 2 hours, no break.
I never really need a break. Why would we be taking breaks?
We don't need a break.
I thought you was doing it for advertisements and for us to do random shit.
Now, if we would have took a break, it would have been cool to play a clip from Free Liquor, but I didn't want a break.
Well, we don't have to take breaks. I mean, we get our advertisements in. I'm okay with not taking a break. The only time I really need a break is if a guest running late and we need to put them in.
Yeah.
That's usually the only time I really need to take a break. Because if it wasn't I could do 2 hours straight. If I ain't got y'all. So if I got y'all, we could do 3 hours for real. So we ain't doing 3 hours. But
we need to. I was saying I'm down.
We need to set something up. We could do more than this. I mean, obviously right now we can't because you got other shit going on. But
yeah,
I think we could do more than two.
Yeah.
I'll be down with it if y'all is.
Nigga, I'm all this is part of my regiment now. And people be like, "Oh, what are you doing Tuesday?" I'm going to the show. Where you at? Studio. It's just like, "Oh, let's hang out."
You
I'm at my other job.
But it's been TimbukTuesday.
Before we leave, all the people out there in the interwebs, if y'all play Monopoly Go, send me y'all stickers.
Dog, I downloaded that shit. And
that was also something else that was supposed to be a part of my agitation. Stop sending me Monopoly Go shit.
No, nigga, I'll send that shit to you 100 times.
I don't want that shit.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Get on there.
I play mobile games, nigga. I don't share the shit to y'all, nigga. I share it to the other phone.
That's your fault. Ain't nobody tell you to stop. Whatever free shit they try to offer, how every other clip is like, hey, invite this friend, get $5.
She said, Tim, please play.
Yes. I know you got some stickers. I know you have some. I need some stickers. I need to get these dice.
I'm good. No, but I appreciate y'all for watching TimbukTuesday. We love y'all as always. We'll see y'all next week. Hey.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Yikes.